All right. So Jamaica 1, El Salvador 1, Jamaica 1, Jamaica uno, El Salvador uno, El Salvador uno, Jamaica uno. Yeah. So pretty much dispirited performance, not one we should be convinced about. You know what, guys? Please remember to smash the like button. Please, guys, remember to hit that like button. Just smash it, people. Just smash it up. Just remember to smash that like button. No, not a performance that we can definitely say that we should be proud of. Um, Most of the game we were being dominated by El Salvador. And remember, bear in mind that this is a team that we consider as one of the weakest team in the division. And most of us are going in that game with an expectation of at least minimum 3 points. Now, when the starting lineup came out, quite a few people have said they're okay with starting lineup. Quite a few people eyebrows were risen to the absentee of Michail Antonio, the absentee of Ravel Morrison. Um, but there was some form of understanding why such decision was made. So going forward, we could definitely say that it was a balance, negative and positive in regards to the team setup, the formation, the lineup, because a lot of people are so infringe on this 4-4-2. It can be considered as a 4-2-3-1 as well, with Aka and Anthony Grant as a double pivot. And up front would have Leon Bailey on the left. On the right we have, I think it's Bobby Reed, and in the central attacking midfield position was Kemar Roof, and up front was Shamar Nicholson. Now there's a few things we could spoke about. We can talk about we can talk about that happened in this game, and we can actually look at it. Now, I can clearly remember when I was actually deviating and analyzing the training session and the stuff that we were doing in a training session. And a lot of people were saying that we can't use that 30-second, this 1 minute clip to analyze the performance or analyze how we are going to play. But the truth and the fact is that when I was analyzing it, I saw a few things like the long ball, the spaces in behind, and definitely on game day, it particularly come back to the same situation. Some of the things that we see in that training clip, the long ball over the top, the minor defensive errors. So we can definitely conclude that it was not a good performance. We can conclude that it was not a good performance, people. And surely, definitely, surely, at some point at all, let me say, a question was asked by me. Someone asked me at what do I see going forward? How do we see us getting better? No, I asked the question. I asked one of my friends that how do we see this team getting better and improving? And the person answer was this: the team won't improve because the same situations are going to be implemented time and time again. Now, for example, like last night, how did Boza play 90 minutes? I have no clue. He was tired. He was tired from about 60 to 70 minutes. So saying that, let me give you guys some shout out. I see a lot of people coming in. Wayne Carnegie, big up Sad. Trey Moon, military. How can Nicholson play 94 minutes and not even take a shot? Come on, man. Tapa needs to go. Watson was chasing the game from minute one. Grant was doing twice as much work in the midfield. I agree with that. Conrad Duncan said, MG, I will give the game away. I think so as well. But and in the same sense, I'm surprised. One of my panelists, Gunnar Fabian, he said that the only way we're going to score is by individual brilliance. And some of the persons in the chat, a lot of you guys in the chat were bashing him that he was negative. And surely he saw how we were playing and he analyzed that we weren't putting enough pressure on the El Salvador team to force an error or to create a few chances for us to score. No, we didn't create anything for Shamar Nicholson. And that is the reason why a team like this are really dependent on individual brilliance, players who can do something by themselves. That cohesiveness, that chemistry, and that it goes to show that this team don't really need chemistry. We don't need chemistry because it's still going to boil down to individual brilliance. No, if we should have a look at Michail Antonio's goal, I think we all could agree that was a solo goal. B. Wilson said this always happened to us. Always concede a goal in the ending stages of a game. The defense was all over the place. No one in the defense line was taking command. No one in the defense line was taking control of the defense line. No, we lost control of the game more so when we took out Anthony Grant and Javon Watson. Not saying Javon Watson was playing the best, but we had a bit of control in the game when we had Anthony Grant and Javon Watson. We all know that even if he should take out Javon Watson and you put in Speedy, I don't see the reason why you'd pull Anthony Grant. I didn't see the reason. I didn't see him up in our wobbling on the field as if he got a knock. But I was not too pleased when I saw Anthony Grant coming off. So more so, let's get into. Let me see if I could. I'm going to show you guys my reaction. So this is what I tweeted at about 30 minutes into the game. This is what I said. I said Anthony Grant is doing all the work in the middle of the park. I said, Topper, you need to fix the midfield. Because I saw that in 30 minutes into the game. Now, later down, when Topper take off Anthony Grant, I said, we are currently playing without a central defensive midfielder. No, Anthony Grant was the man who was literally keeping the team together. He was keeping the team together. This guy was keeping the team together. Now, we have to give laudings, applause to Michail Antonio. A wonderful goal. Now, it begs to show, why would we have a Premier League proven striker sitting on our bench like that? And even when Michail Antonio came on, he was not the lone striker. He was actually playing to the wing. Came on, Shamar Nichols was still the man leading the line, even though he was extremely tired. Marlon Bashman said just a poor performance. DNA News said, Mr. Gooner TV, big up DNA News TV. Ayas Abdi said, big up, bro. What's up, bro? Still have a chance. Don't give up. No, I haven't given up as yet. I'm not that easily broken. But the next game is going to be crucial. The next game will be crucial. Jason Javier said, why we keep starting Fisher? Plus, Watson is not playing competitive football. Tyrus the Crazy One said, this formation won't work. 4-4-2, tired of seeing it. Phil Jones said, Goonie, you think we have a chance to get to fourth spot? It's difficult, but it's not impossible. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. Sean Sutherland said, Tapa needs to get kidnapped. All right, we're not going to read one. Upbeat Boss said, remember, Tapa cannot make it past first round with his schoolboys team, so our expectations are too high. Tapa is not a good coach. We need a new coach ASAP. Jason Javier said, I'm disappointed with the coaching staff strategy. Look at Panama. Why we sat back and allowed them to have so much possession? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Froggy said, let's face the reality. Tapa was a phenomenal player. Tapa doesn't have the qualities to coach at the international level. It doesn't have, we can't disagree to that because it doesn't have the credentials. So we can't say that it's fake. We can't say that it's fake. Tikara said the man them allow free crosses in all the while. Agree. Phil Jones, the Fisher need a map to find the ball. And I go hard, man. Mario Minto said the next game is going to be crucial. We have been saying that since the Mexico game. True. Every game is like a final, and obviously we're not taking it as a final. My man come to Tapa. Ashani Garden said Tapa out. Omar Anderson said Tapa out. Ashani Garden said Tapa couldn't even progress in high school football. Just said Fisher need to be benched. He was lucky in the Honduras game. No, that was a good goal in Honduras game. Raja Bailey said Tapa out. Why people are beat Tapa? All right, so people, let's talk about the solo goal. And let's talk a little bit about Michail Antonio. Now, let me see if I could find it. All right, so this is what I tweeted. I tweeted this like, when did I tweet it? 11th of November. That was 2 days ago. I tweeted this 2 days ago. And I said, debut goal incoming for Michail Antonio. That's what I said. That is what I said. No. Definitely it has come to pass where we saw Michail Antonio score his first goal for the Reggae Boyz. Adrian Francis said Tapa out. Agent Johnson said World Cup dream is over. Ed the Ball real said hardball said Tapa not even could have coached St. James I, much less a coach in national program. Alex King said me can't believe with Ja. Pedro Earl said it has nothing to do with Tapa. Why we didn't win? Well, I didn't say that, but he has to take some of the disparities of the game. Why not? So lovely goal from Michail Antonio. Wonderful solo goal. The question now lies is why is that we have to score solo goal? All right, so let's talk about it. Michail Antonio, one of the most lethal striker in world football right now. One of the most lethal striker. One of the most lethal striker in world football was sitting on our bench in Michail Antonio. And if we should be frank, we would definitely identify that this man should be started. But giving Boza due credit for the goal that he scored in the first set of games, but we should also remember that the last 3 games, Boza didn't contribute at all. So we also have to remember that. Now, Michail Antonio came on, bullied the defenders, literally bullied the defenders, walk to the opposition goal, and dink the keeper. Literally walk people and dink the keeper. A wonderful goal from Michail Antonio. A lovely solo goal. He almost offline he was bringing the ball from. Bullied the defenders. And let me tell you people, let's be honest. These are the type of players that makes Tapa Whitmore look good. Because of those actions, those solo actions. So when him coming on to the pitch now and scoring a goal, it seems as if it's a master stroke by Michail Antonio, by Tapa Whitmore. But truth and the fact is that why was he on the bench? Why was he on the bench? That's the thing. Why was he on the bench? That is the question. Why was he on the bench? What is he doing on the bench? That's the truth. No. Lovely goal. Big up Michail Antonio. Hopefully we can see a lot more of that. Not the best game from Kemar Roof, but let's get to the next player that I want to talk about, in which I started the stream about as well. Question is, people, was this one of Leon Bailey's best performance in the Reggae Boyz colors? Was this one of Leon Bailey's best performance in the Reggae Boy colors? That is the question. Sayan Bowen said, military, big up, talk the truth. Don't feel like it like, don't it feel like the campaign over? Yes, you get that feeling. You have that feeling, but I haven't given up as yet. So, people, the question is, was this one of Leon Bailey's best performance in our Reggae Boy jersey? I see a lot of work. I see him trying things. I see him trying to get on the ball. The man himself said, anyone saying this has nothing to do with Tapa knows nothing about football. Wayne Evans said, big up military. Good morning, bro. The truth is some of these players not good enough. Fisher, Burke, Appa, Tapa. Powell. So, but Tapa no player. man job Tapa and I make like players. Ricardo Robinson said, "Oh, you let the smallest man on the pitch score a header." Ooh, true. True. And the two defenders them are some huge players. Mitter, big up, talk the truth. Okay, I just read that a while ago. Warren Ripson said all the YouTubers starting lineup was not what Tapa put on the field. He should look at some of the analysts to help him. No, bro, Tapa won't do that. Tapa won't do that. Javon Play said Tapa out. Karim Hughes said, big up Karim. Why Corberg never just keep the ball moving? Just pass the ball. I don't know. Corberg always want to dribble. I don't know why it seems like you have this intent just to try and get going. Try and get going. King Patchy said, and why was Ravel on the bench? That's a good question. We started off with a team, 2 defensive midfielders, 2 persons who are not going to be trying to keep the ball. We won't try and keep the ball, so I'm not sure why we need to keep or why we had 2 defensive midfielders. So Ruptive said 7 out of 10 performance. Ricardo Robinson said that's his best, that's bad. Unruly Gang said yes, he was tracking back. Jason Brady said subpar performance. The man himself said Tapa is depending on individual brilliance. No good team management. Both are offer nothing. I don't know why you keep playing. You people keep praising him. Having a Darren Mattocks offer much more, not asking just pure facts. Mattocks is one of our leading goal scorers, national leading goal scorers. So definitely you would be ahead of all of the strikers we have in regards to experience and what he brings to the national program. But if you should say quality, we have higher quality strikers than Mattocks. Not saying that Mattocks is not a quality striker, but I'm talking about right now. We have higher quality strikers. But definitely for the national program, Mattocks is one of the best strikers that Jamaica has ever had. One of. And you can dispute that, but look, go and check his goal scoring record. Jason Xavier said, we cannot have these quality players and be wasting them based on poor tactical decision. Waste our time last night watching the game. Sad story again. Sean Nagard said, it probably was his best, but that doesn't mean it was good. Pedro Earl said, I thought it was perfect to bring him in late after the defenders were tired. Really? Imagine if we had that running at defenders from minute 1. Imagine if we have Michail Antonio running at defenders from minute 1, creating havoc. We could have maybe gotten a few more goals. Karim said, military, they say him got a knock in training, but he looks fine playing. So if he could come on and I'll give you a 20 minutes, I think he could have started and give you first half if so be the case. Big up 1-1. Big up El Padrino. Alex King said Antonio did well good. CC said Tapa needs to go. Amir B said get rid of the coach. Karoom said we have to beat USA. A lot of twist and turn left. Agree, Karoom. Froggy said we lost the game, so best performance by Bailey is irrelevant. No, we didn't lose the game, we just didn't win. The game draw, and we drew the game, bro. Cyan Bowen said Tapa still doesn't have faith in the UK-based players, but we're all Jamaicans. So I don't see why. Kemore Walker, big up. We just need a good coach. We have the players that can build a good team. Alex King said not at all. Corbett not ready. Not ready, brother. Me I beat him bad. I beat me baller, man. Kemaru should not be playing as a 10. There's a certain level of technical that 10 needs to have. Kemaru is a winger. And I don't know why Tapa forcing Kemaru to play in that attacking midfield position. Maybe he's trying to have as much midfield as well. And it was also a poor game by Bob Reed. It was also a poor outing by Bob Reed. We have to be honest. Burke did nothing wrong. Low and Moore are fools. Why would you say that? That's not nice, bro. Reptive said Tapa have one of the good ballers them on the bench. Blows and scare. Me can't reach all that comment there. Me can't reach all that comment. Coming around mad. Viniv Sin said if Tapa cannot manage the coaching, all he needs to do is give it up simply. I think he might give it up. I don't see so. Barrington Vickers, big up. Why all the talking when we know Tapa are the problem and coaching staff needs to go as that are the answer. Big up Wayne Sawyer. People, we never had much possession in this game. It was a poor outing. We have to be honest. It was a poor outing. And when we start become a bit more honest to the situation that we have at hand, then we're going to be more realistic. Excuse me. Sorry, people. Sorry about that. My bad. So, guys, definitely, I won't go any further, no, people. I won't go any further. I'm pretty much this. I'm fed up. It's one of them things. It's one of them things. People with Dr. Jeff Joyful, we don't want this, you know. Man said, be a stone and buckle at the National Stadium Tuesday. We don't want that, bro. We don't want that. To beat the USA team, we need a miracle. Slavic media said we couldn't string 5 passes together. Be a long ball as always. Long ball FC. A long ball football nation. Long ball federation. People, oh God, people get the likes of people. Oh, me know it, man. Me can't tell us. I doubt it. Right now, I must about 10 likes upon the video. So I said them say me don't know why. Probably about 10 likes alone upon the video. Probably about 10 likes. Maximum 10 likes. Let me see. When I see video, what going on? What's going on? Now see video. People, we have 100 people. We can't believe so 170 persons are watching the stream and not only 50 likes. My boy, that rough. Me not like that rough, people. That rough. At 22 minutes now, me there. Almost half an hour. And you tell me so when you couldn't bring it to 100 likes. That rough, people. That rough. Me not like that rough. That really, really rough. But as me I say, people, just help out the channel, people. Help the channel now. When I hit the like button, I really help the channel, people. It shows that you like the content as well. You make other people see the content. So yeah, I would really appreciate it if you guys do so. That rough people, rough. See you late, me got in bed last night. Still get up early after your job content. But I'm being honest, people. If you should look at certain aspect of this game, I think we could have done a lot better. We could have significantly done a lot better. We didn't have control of the game. Most of the game, from about 10 minutes into the game, we started chasing the game. And from which started chasing the game, it was a uphill task for us. It was a real uphill task for us. And we just seemed to couldn't find our way. Top of this. Hey, people not beat up, I know. We not beat up, I know. Not beat up. Dr. Joyful said Tapa getting too many chances. Anybody have gas and people me not advocate for them something there now. Wayne Sawyer said military, I drank 4 Guinness last night watching the game. Tapa stressed me out. The only way I could go to see them is to give Tapa one of the Guinness bottle. Full of Guinness, have a drink. Full of Guinness, have a drink. All right, so people still are going Tapper. Tapper is out of his depth. Michail Luburn said, go stadium Tuesday and voice your feelings, guys. That's enough to do. So all I man them will go stadium. All I man them will go stadium. On the go stadium and voice on a concern at stadium. Big up Kevin, big up. Voice on a concern at stadium. If you long as well know what we are seeing the same situation, the same style of play. If it is a style of play. Whoa, Michail Luber said 3,000 tickets still remain. All Sports Jamaica said, did you see Paul Hall facial expression? No, in All Sports, I didn't see it. No, what happened? Said CONCACAF Gold Cup semifinals, we beat USA 2-1 in July. That's the only time I beat USA in recent history. Evan Bryan said, I will be working there. What kind of work you had there, Evan? Evan, here we go. Link me on my IG, please. Evan, link me on my IG or my Twitter. I'm going to drop my Twitter link, Evan. Want to link me on my IG or my Twitter. So link me on any one of these people. All right, as Phil Jones said, when Ravel came on, Evan Bryan, link me on Twitter. Michail Woodburn said, Paul Hall had to tell Tapper to make some substitution. All Sports Jamaica said, don't think Paul Hall sees eye to eye with Tapper. I'm not sure. The last time I know that they had a huge disagreement, but that was from the Gold Cup campaign. Military people, why the coach is so stubborn? Win or lose, put the best team on the pitch. Paul Hall was instrumental in putting on Antonio. I never knew that. Kevin said, Jano just can't see to change my mode. Just feel down. It's rough, bro. It's really, really rough. Dan Dada, big up. Bro, honestly, I want you all to get what your wishes. What do you mean by that, Dan Dada? Norman Roof, big up. The players are professionals and the management and coaches are amateurs. Paul make Antonio get him make Antonio get game last night. Really? All Sports said Paul Hall looked like he had to beg Tapper to put on Antonio. You think so? You think so? Military, me sure it's a joke coach. This Schaefer did I get US dollar, and then barely get near $1 million Jamaican dollar. If he was qualified, JFF would style him, and he knows this. Oof. That have some validity to it. That's why somebody did turn on job. How would he turn on job again? Remember, somebody turn on job can never want to pay. You see the difference in quality in Rebel pass the ball. We need El Salvador to beat Panama. Where the problem is this now, people. We're dependent on too much people, other teams to do stuff. I want you. Sorry about the grammar. I want you all to get what your wishes. Hashtag Tapper out. Military. After 70 minutes, you think Tapper was planning on playing Antonio? I don't know, you know. After 70 minutes, what time in the match in command? What time in command? Me I check it, people. What time in the match Tapper in command? So somebody has said if Roof never go down, if Roof never injured, you wouldn't put him on. 73rd minute. 73rd on the 73rd minute. 74th minute. So basically, you want to get Antonio 15 minutes of football. 15 minutes of football Antonio get. And in the 15 minutes, clearly see the quality we have. Javon Play said a true roof got down. Injured making sub in Antonio. So so people really thinking Mario Minter said that the commentator said that it was agreed that Antonio would come on that time. Big up Owen. Okay, you use Twitter, Instagram. Let me see if I can bring up Instagram. I try bring up Instagram people. What the heck? Can't log in. Oh boy. I try log in people, but I can't log in. I can't log in from Instagram. Sayan Bowen said a long time me I say Boza is crap. People, you know what? Me drop the link. Invite a few to come on the show. So people, come on, come on, people. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about the game. Let us talk about the game. We just drop the link, so come on, and we could talk about the game. Let us talk about the game. Just drop the link, people. Come on, we could talk about the game. So I'll know to click on the link. From the line leak, everyone say it's a prank. This can't be the team. Wonder if Tapa is gambling, man, because it would seem this man betting on Jamaica to lose every time we are sure. Cedric Samuels Jr., big up. Michail Antonio was on the bench because West Ham is only allowed to play 15 minutes in the first game. I never know that. Where do you get this information from? Yeah, but what if them did start get injured? You couldn't play 15 minutes and get injured same way. People may just drop the link so you can come on and put in your phone. Go have some discussion. All right, so we have a first person coming in on the panel. Big up Rasta Saint.
Yes, I big up Rasta man. What go on there, sir?
All right, me there in blessings, man. What go on?
Yeah, man. Well, like most of women don't really feel good about the game, you know. And I want to talk to the people them about what football tactics mean. So long ball don't mean you kick and me run. It mean me run, you kick, then me run.
All right.
So even the way how them a play a long ball, and so it works. So you see a man like Ravel come in, and because him have a comfort level upon the ball, him able to get time and space, which are the two most important things in a football, are time and space. So the man them who can create time and space, you need them because time and space are going to give you a better opportunity, not only for score, but to make them kind of pass the way we need. So we need the technical players, them boss, and this big kick and run thing. Now go work on this level.
Rasta, look here now. You remember I don't know if you did see the training video, right?
Yes, I
put up the training video now. I analyze the training video now. And in the training video, I must have about 30-second, about 40-second clip. And during the 40-second clip, we see the kick long ball must be about 3 or 4 times in 40 seconds. But yet still we can't see 3 or 4 passes. Now same little consecutive 40-second video.
Yeah, because what you can't have, you know. What you can't have,
let me ask the question first. Is it a trademark of the players or just where coach want to see?
How what the coach want, man?
Mm-hmm.
How what the coach want, man? Because if the players them don't play that way, they must sit down on the bench and every man want to play. So the long ball, them can't do it. You know? You see if you work it in the middle and then you put a nice diagonal with the speed where we have, because the other side I go clear when you're not the diagonal there. You know?
Yeah.
But them not do that.
Break down diagonal in a proper language.
All right, so with them I don't know. The man we are look all of the diagonal them now. Andre Blake, your goalie are the one man where I play them ball there, and them ball they not go really find nobody.
And the kicking not good enough.
And him touch not that great, but him is a great shot stopper. But him touch, when he come on him left side, him shaky, and even him right side, him get pressure and him kind of get nervy. And right, again, go ahead.
Well, before I say something, I look on something. I go look on something. I'm gonna say it in on. So we play 7 games. We play 7 games so far this World Cup campaign. And out of 7 games, we only could have managed 6 points. That is 6 points from 21. That is 6 points from 21, you know, 6 from 21. We win 1 game, we draw 3, and we lose 3. Let me see if I get that right. We lose 3, we draw 3, and we only win 1 game out of 7. Rasta, if you are coach any team right across the world, even if a schoolboy football, you still know one job?
That is a sackable offense.
No, really. Big up Clarendon College, Lenny. I don't know CC, man. But anyway,
up top.
When we want the man them understand, we should have tied Mexico, and we should have win yesterday. So add another 3 point with total with their 9. So even though the man them now get no good coaching, the quality we in at the team and the team now get picked right, the quality where we have in at the team almost halfway where we should be if I never feel like a bad luck. So what we need to look at is a team like Panama. You see how the Panamanians play with a good coach. These guys know how to play football. Right? It's ball possession, it's picking your head up, it's creating time and space, it's comfort on the ball, it's making the right runs, it's every single player knowing exactly what that player's responsibility and job is.
But you know, say people could have, you're gonna have the people who say because even this morning somebody a challenge me and say, boy, on the top of fault, our players them should do better. You know? That's what somebody tell me, you know. And then the more turn and say, we should remember that this is same El Salvador team beat Panama 1-0, in which Panama beat we 3-0. So I must say basically the El Salvador team is good, and basically we just not really realize how good them be. So basically they must say we not really as good as how we think. That he must say. No, my personal belief is this: if you should use separate or started or players them individually, we can identify players in our squad. If we put 11 together, we're superseding cost and price, even the entire Panama team. And based off of which part of them play, what them do. What we witnessed Michail Antonio do last night, what he did last night, is a example of the level that he's at in comparison to the El Salvador team. None of the defenders could have even put a finger on him. Not one of them. And
that's a great argument. Great
argument. Have that man sitting on the bench, and people in the chat tell me say right now, no. Say if you should look into it, 75 minutes into a game, if Kemar Roof never go up on the ground, Michail Antonio would probably wouldn't play, or probably only get 5 minutes of football.
But morning everyone.
Big up Ziggy. Big up CC.
Yeah, man.
Greetings.
One question I would like to ask right here. So I would like people in the chat to even come in and say them views on it. Why is it that our players even having a good season with them club so far, look as if them dep on farm. When them touch the national team, is as if a back where everybody are going. You understand? Bowser came in on a decent farm. He's not my favorite. Number one, he's not my favorite baller in Jamaica.
It's because
I'll
of
be
where
real
he's
with you.
playing.
You understand? And it's as if Leon Bailey is one of the most rapid winger / wing forward or wherever you want to put him. And last night, him looked like a honey in a buckle. You understand? Haka, me can't understand. All right. When I saw the team sheet, firstly, I was saying to myself that, listen, this man is definitely going for a draw. I understand. Draw and hoping in nip something. You understand? From minute 1 to minute 90, you couldn't see. It's like watching Manchester United and the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. No direction, no
vibes.
You understand? You don't see the reason. You don't see the reason having two defensive midfielders.
No, that was a clueless move by I
exactly.
believe.
Exactly. When you have a Ravel Morrison on the bench, you understand. You have a Speedy on the bench. You understand where is that sense of all right, giving the opposition coach something to think about to say, all right, we know what the man come with, you know. But even drop some form of fake news before the 11 come up. Because I see a lot of top managers do them something. Oh, we look like we are going to do that thing, you know. But when it comes out on the field, it's a whole different thing. You understand? Tapa is just one dimension.
Blessings, Rasta.
Congrats to what he has done for the country so far. You understand? Because a lot of person debate and say, boy, his record this and him record that. But at the end of the day, this current crop of Jamaica players what we have, Jamaica, and this current crop what we have right now, it's bigger than Tapa. By far. It's huge. It's on a different level. Watching the national team last night is like when we get up on a Sunday morning and say, I'm going to play some football. It's like you ask baller what they want to play. Instead of watching the league. At one point, me even I said to myself, because military, I don't know if you get the voice note last night, and I mean, shut the voice note now. I may say, boy, it as if when they sign up for national duty, him no watch, him no take time out to watch. You know, watch the ball at them to see where them play.
Military, me been said this, you know.
But look when though, him have Rufa play as defense attacking midfield and put Bobby on the wing. And the last set of games and Bobby play attacking midfield and Rufa play on the wing.
And Rufa play on the wing. Total opposite.
Total opposite of what them do on the
You understand? So it's like you can't understand why you get with the national team. And then when vloggers come out and bash him, you understand?
Yeah.
Or make them views. You have people that say, boy, a negativity. You understand?
That's the first thing people go jump, you know. All right, so yesterday, me drop a video, bro. We go up on the road, you know. And people understand, hey, let me tell you the truth, guys. It was really difficult to find must about 6-person interview. And out of the 6-hour interview, that are 6, yes.
All right.
We get over 70 now.
All right.
We got over 70 now. Out of 70 now, say 10 of them just don't watch football. Out of 60 of them want to talk because of Tapa. They say them don't do football a long time because of Tapa.
Listen,
and it's 7 years old.
I have a friend.
Interview them and them still talk and say, boy, Tapa need to go. Not all of them, but you have a few of them who say so.
Me have a bridge who is a Man U fan like myself, right? And me can't talk nothing Jamaican football around that man. And me convince the man post Gold Cup.
Yeah.
You understand? If we start watch the national side till the man tune in. And right now, the man accost me left, right, and center.
Can you mash up in life?
Yes, man.
Man, I enjoy good life.
It's like the man I said to me, say, look what all you do to we are United and you can't make come watch Tapa again.
Listen.
You understand?
Double
So,
jeopardy.
on a big man level, man, it yes, me agree, say boy, well, at the cheapest coach you can find. But come on, man, me pretty sure say other coaches in Jamaica
Yeah,
can
other
do
coach
way
there,
better.
man. Other coach there. Yeah, other coach in Jamaica what did they can do it. We don't have to say what run for the foreign coach, but other coach even in the Jamaica. Farmer Reggae Boyz did who can do it as well.
Shavar Thomas right now, me feel say can't get a job. Who did they at Portmore? We win National League much time. And do a better job.
Listen, man.
Sometimes we sit down in the bus and we tune in to the program, you know. You understand? And it's the same God Almighty thing. We as fans, vloggers, everybody has see it. So we are saying then if we can see it from a mile and see the problem, why is it the coach them can't see it?
Ego.
Yeah.
Ego, brother.
The goal when Michail Antonio scored last night, you know, it has nothing to do with Tapa and the change.
Lincoln Wagwan. Lincoln Wagwan. How are you from? What
it has nothing to do with the change the man make.
The master of the Tapa, brother.
For what?
Yeah?
The master of the Tapa?
Ah, the Tapa, man. Yeah, Tapa today, you know. Yo, brother. We don't have no local coaches, brother. Real talk. Me hear the man them talk about other coaches can do it. Brother, you know, see, the whole of the man them think the same. You know what?
So what them think the
other programs. The whole of them have the same mindset, brother. Only local players, brother. Top fool yourself, but we can't qualify with only local players, brother. The man them not good enough, brother, to qualify the team on them one, brother. We need help.
Agree.
So me I did. Every man when me see every local baller, pass baller where you was to play for Jamaica, all of the man them say the same thing, brother.
A facts, man. It's like them it's like the man them have a same mindset. But
So what we are go with them go coach side for? What we are go for Shavar Thomas them for them money, brother. Why? Because we like them as a player. Brother, we love Tapa as a player. That no means him can do the job, brother.
True.
Brother, we need different coach when I have no skin in the game, brother.
Remember, you know.
You can just look on the team objectively and pick your best team.
Even last night, Mr. Paul, Mr. Paul have a piece of paper show the man something. And it's like the man
look. You know,
the man don't even look. It's like him watch the game. Yeah, watch the game. Your assistant show you something, bro. Pay attention, man.
Pay attention. It must see something in see.
I must something in see. Why him bring it to your attention?
But brother,
yeah, I agree with that. And
best
friend. Feel like saying if it's a man like this, you know, if we look into it now, it's a man like this, if he feel like the way he do correct, there's nothing what you can tell him to change it from that, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes in a state like them, your ego no carry you go nowhere.
Tapa all time depth, brother. And the man
we all time depth.
And everybody if you say this. Yo, you see sometimes certain things that one them feel like say yo, all Tapa got about social media and play foot. Tapa can coach, brother. You're not ready. I'm not ready.
It's not every great player becomes a great player.
And if you want to come look for me and say me and I baller when be my big baller, yes. But you're not a coach, brother, you're not ready.
I think a coach him can coach, brother. I know that no, I don't think so. I think him can coach.
Coach what? At which level?
Yeah, man, him can coach. But watch out, brother.
Not at this level.
You see when you are gonna use bias picky team, brother, and your friend name, brother. You're not gonna succeed, brother. You're gonna fail, brother. When you do the wrong thing, you can't get the right outcome, brother.
True, the politics.
What if him not have the intelligence to adapt or adjust?
Yeah, brother. You can't pick Alvis Powell when him injured. Him not play no ball. See, man, I have no problem with the ball of them, you know. But when the ball of them not play no football, them injured. Why you pick them, brother?
Why you pick them?
You can't pick someone when not good enough.
Javier Brown came on and he did well. Yeah? Gray came on and he did well, brother. How come we can't see about them players there?
Because the man not know him do
starting at the thing, brother. I mean, I have no problem with the players, them, brother. But the coach, you cannot have forcing some man, brother. When them not
nowhere near, brother.
If Aka can make the side, I don't see why Blater got the inside.
I know
That's
that.
why Jamal low kind of too.
So, brother,
You know, see why Jamal alone in it.
all are we on the panel and can I side to them?
Bad man.
What
Look
that
for Corberg, brother. Corberg can hardly make it inside, you know, brother.
brother, what me
Hardly. I bench Corberg have to come on win a MLS or whatever league game, and Corberg come like I'm one of the worst players in team. I tell you the truth.
No, man.
No, man, you have worse than man on him, there, man.
But me try to show you, brother, and him and always try to just shoot Corberg in some spot like him.
Look, Albert Paul, no. Albert Paul can't get a start, you know.
Albert Paul no good.
He can't get a start.
Yo,
Taxi need for rest. Taxi need for rest. Me I say this months now. Taxi need for rest.
Yeah, brother, Taxi alone. He might drive him in the ground.
Yeah, he might run Taxi right in the ground, teacher.
Taxi need the rest. And Taxi will play against USA again now. Then
why you can't Greg Lee?
Brother,
no man, you just can't come and put on the bench. You look pretty, brother.
Police is like a run around them man, brother.
See, hold on. See a man bringing. A man say Rudolph Austin a train, you know. So Rudolph Austin better than Aka. So why Rudolph Austin not come in? He might get experience.
We know some of the old man there back in our team. We don't need some of them in our team. We don't want Rudolph Austin. We don't want Aka. A bill we are bill. Why we are go back to them man they go through 4 qualifiers and still not qualify. Why we are go back for them to do what?
But I know that is not the only thing, you know. If you're carrying an Aka in the team, Aka cannot be playing central midfield. So Thiago Silva plays for Brazil, but you know what Thiago Silva plays? In the defense. And it's just the quality of Thiago Silva. The quality and the fact that them man they play week in, week out.
But how can I have them quality, the teacher?
Oh God.
How can I have them quality there?
Let me say one more thing, brother.
Bad man, Premier League side in Jamaica right now where Aka can't start for.
He can't start for Premier League team.
Why the man? No man, Aka can't start for every Premier League team.
Link him in here, low.
Which Premier League team?
Brother,
a center and me live. I mean, no, Aka can't start with Mount Pleasant.
Aka can't make no side, brother. Unblind attach him to make him train with them because him get the call to the national team. He can't make no side.
We just, brother, Aka best midfielder Jamaica right now. We not talk about that. What may I say is, brother?
It's like one different Jamaica, brother.
Aka better than man them a play midfielder Jamaica. Big man thing. I don't know.
But better than them when he was 30.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Exactly.
Right now.
No man,
not
agree with that.
Current form. We are talking about current form.
No brother.
Me not agree with that.
We are talking current form. Aka is not the best Jamaican midfielder on current form.
Not even the best midfielder in JPL right now. You have some young in the JPL, wicked than man.
Even near.
Brother, I know that we are talking about the thing. We have different opinion, brother.
Yeah, but they no said, brother. The opinion is just way wild, yeah, man.
Bad man. Listen, we not to blame the player, them, brother. A one man to blame.
The man bring about 10 strikers, Z.
Yeah.
4 defenders, brother.
And you play defensive.
If you have 4 defenders, brother, I have 10 strikers in the team.
And I play defensive.
And I play defensive.
You're playing
defensive.
Yeah, play defensive. Why sense? But you can't 14 defender, brother, and one forward alone, brother.
If he's a midfielder and you're not getting the midfield right, as a coach, you need to go. So if he's a midfielder, I want to turn a coach, your middle looks woeful, you need to go.
Yeah, man.
We must say Pepper midfielder. Like a ladder. Pep have no striker, you know. Pepper midfielder, you know. Pep can't coach a striker, you know.
Best midfielder in the world.
But I say Pep cannot coach a striker, you know. Notice.
He cannot coach a striker.
That's
why he have so much belly. That's why Man City have so much belly.
That's why he's midfielder in our false 9 because him not too. So, all right, looking.
He not equipped with that.
Sergio Aguero was an
anomaly. Everybody all not equipped with them type of thing there in him because if you notice how Pep
no big striker. See man, what name there? Man turn Muller in a false 9. Yeah, because that is just his thing. So if Whitmore is this midfield player that we have, and the middle of the park looks up, that simply means he needs to go. Because if you turn a coach, and you
listen, I wanted Whitmore to go from down in a June after a Gold Cup. I come from one stream and I tell them, get rid of Whitmore. Man said, no, man, it's too late, and the World Cup qualifier them the right round. You can't see them now. We out.
Well, brother, based off of what we see with the team, brother, it look as if Whitmore purposely a sabotage the team. But that
And the purposely, man, don't know better, brother. It come like you give one dog one knife to hold it.
brother, because some of the
But man, the man don't know better, brother. He don't know better. Don't have nothing else to do. He don't know what else to do, brother. I don't know if you understand what I mean, brother. He don't know what else.
Hold on, Jenks. I ask a question, right? Now, we only carry two natural central midfielder in Ravel Morrison and, but I say, Speedy Williams. They're my two natural central midfielder. We brought two defensive midfielder in Aka and Anthony Grant. Now, if we should look at how the runner play the game setup, he opted to use the central midfielders and went for the defensive midfielders. The reason I believe that is because Tapper, you know, more defensive minded. Him defend first and then try and nick a goal. That's how I believe. Defend first and try and nick a goal. No, if you're going to try and nick a goal, defend first, then nick a goal, you're going to find yourself now a predicament in which you're going to want the strikers them to do extra work to get the goal. Because you're not going to have nobody supplying the strikers them. Big up shooter go now. You're not going to have nobody supplying the strikers them to help the strikers them make for them work easier. Making the strikers them work easier can lead to getting a goal. Now, if you should realize from the stream last night, one of the panelists said the only way Jamaica score goal under Tapper Whitmore is by individual brilliance or a goal against run of play. You won't see connective football leading to a goal. You won't see a brilliant 1-2 plays leading to a goal. You're not going to see that. Because all players are positioned on the field does not facilitate us to play ourselves into getting a goal. No, that is boiled right down to coaching. No, we can't say fine. We can't say Tapper Whitmore, get enough time to coach the players them. We could have said that
7 years
ago. But guess what now?
7 years.
When we track back and look on the squad last night, and me ask, how much players in that particular squad played less their squad for less than 1 year or less than 2 years. Only 2 players start in their squad now. Anthony Grant and Kemar Roof. Everybody else in their squad over 3 years.
No, man, Antonio too. So, in the starting lineup.
In the starting lineup where we start.
And Leon Bailey.
No improvement.
Everybody else in their squad over 2 to 3 years. So the only 2 fresh faces in the squad are Kemar Roof and Anthony Grant. And fine, them weren't because I'm a good player. They weren't in the squad because I'm a good player. No, me could run through the squad and know. Andre Blake did it for years now. Mariapa, years now. Damian Lowe, years now. Kemar Tax Lawrence, years. Fisher, years. Bobby Reed, years. Shamar, Nicholson, Boza, years. Who else? Liam Bailey, couple of years now. So there is no excuse in regards to about cohesiveness and chemistry because that cannot be an issue. No. The reason why that cannot be an issue is because these players have been played significant amount of game under Tapper. They know how Tapper play and they know what Tapper want. And if them can't get Tapper when want, it means that Tapper now and this minute there's the correct instructions to these players for them deliver the right thing.
What may I say? See if they get Tapper them the player there 3 or 4 years straight, every day I train them. Same result.
My brother.
Time no man play squad.
Same result.
One game Bobby Reed play striker, one game him play wing back, one him play midfield. Tapper play the man them all over the place.
Out of position.
Tapper will we play what the youth name man? What the winger name again?
Which one?
Fleming. Tapper we play Fleming for 2 matches straight, see? And then bench him when an injured man come back in the squad. Burke. Why would you put on Burke ahead of Fleming? And you have Fleming
Fleming should have put on
the last 2 games. Remember Fleming played the last 2 games,
And play good too.
Why would you push
A
Flemo
flame
to
man
the
should have
side?
put on, man.
Why would you put Flemo to the side and put a man with just a come off an injury when up to speed in a game where you need to win, brother?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I say? Why would you left Tyreek Maggie out of the squad and bring a man like Jevani where you know him now go get no game? Why not bring
Let me tell you why I'm not bring Tyreek Magee.
the young maestro we can learn
Lincoln.
The agent.
Let me tell you why I'm not bring Tyreek Magee. Not only agent, you know, but you see Tyreek Magee, Tapa would prefer play bring a Tyreek Magee Aka over Tyreek Magee because Tapa is thinking about how he can keep a clean sheet first. Or he can defend first. And Tyreek Magee now can do that. So despite the agent and this or that, Tapa think about not conceding a goal.
How am agent? Craig Butler.
Craig Butler agent.
The man never rate Tapa be a
He not get no game, man.
Well, not an agent, but him do some work with Craig Butler.
Military. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Say all of the man them think they see me pass player them. Last night, me and a man, a pass Reggae Boy I watch the game, brother. And them man a cuss the player, them man I say, Tapa now, look if you do it. Look, man, brother, big man thing, you know. The man I say, yo, look for Antonio. Before man score, you know, the man a this man, you know, brother. I say, brother.
Yeah.
The man say, yo, oh, come on, man, now make no difference now. You see me? The man score now. The man say, see?
Brother, I want word we can use.
Well, I'll make you finish, huh?
Man think the same, brother. The way the pass player. I mean, the man see the man watch the game, brother. The man watch the dog, and the man just go up on the pitch. The man I say, oh, now make no difference. I say, brother, all the man are gonna make difference in this team when you knock up 2 balls together, brother. You see me? And that's why I know say every man will play under Tapa. The man them rather ball out the players them before them point a finger back on the coach, brother. The man them to go with them hypocrite self, brother, and talk come on social media and talk rubbish. Man them know man not good enough, brother. And I think this coach, brother, but man no good.
Me go ask the panel. Me go ask. Big up shooter good. Now what going, bro? Jenks, new to me you want feedback.
Yo, what going? I work my day, so sorry about that.
What going?
Yo, my day, I one thing we didn't want to come say, yo. You remember when we used to say, Fisher and Alva spoil a liability? Right now, in my eyes, Blake is just as a liability as the whole of them Monday. Because last night, I said Because last night, I said 2 man can't ball. Mr. The man look pan him and go kick away ball, whoop the ball up the field, brother. I mean, I see what kind of ball game the man play. And that's the same reason why Arteta dropped Leno in that. Because Leno, it look like Blake don't know nothing about football. It look like he just know about keeping, brother. Yeah, man, to me, I think Blake know how to play football, brother. So, to me, him is just as a liability as Alva Spoil and Fisher, bro. Although Fisher play better still, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I see Grant call for the ball last night and the man woof the ball up the field. I mean, I see what kind of ball game this. I see I must Clarendon College and Edwin Alley that play to blows.
Hold on, no, my boss. No, man. Nobody go there, so, brother. Nobody go there, so.
Brother, watch football. Hold on, shoot. Hold on.
Clarendon College for graduate from us.
Hold on. Shoot. Yesterday, me watch one schoolboy football match, you know, between JC and Calabar, you know. I mean, you know, it was quality, you know. A good football, Mr. Dung, I watch, you know. Good football, Mr. Dung, I watch. Me not no long kick over top. Link up playing something there. So, not this schoolboy football as much as well. The level lower, you know.
But I know some break play when the most they are I know some break.
Yeah. Jackson, one at a time, please. Where's that Lincoln?
But
no, man, I said
yeah, but me, bro, me think if you're goalkeeper can't play football, bro, you have a next problem for your hand. That means to the mid.
See what I say? Majority of the schoolboy teams, them not play with no pattern. Yes, I got have 1 or 2 of them yes we play good football. But majority of them not really play nice football. I be a long kick just like how Jamaica.
No, sir. I mean, no. I not see that.
No, I say majority of the games.
A good while, no, I not see that for real, bro. But a good while, I not see still.
We not talk about the big competitive school, brother.
Yeah, you try this country school, man, style.
No. The country school no good, brother. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Nah, bully.
Yeah, remember then,
school no solid, brother.
at Clarendon College and Glenmore, who that's the play used to play a best ball game. You know?
Yeah. Right now, me have to go watch some schoolboy football to take this thing off of mine today, man. I'm going to enjoy some schoolboy football.
You want to coach them in Jamaica, same way then coach.
See, when I coach, me not think so. Me not think so.
I'm talking Neville Bell. Neville Bell, we try to put on the ball on the ground and the JC coach. 90% of the schoolboy league them and top the same thing.
Jackie no coach up to
Yo, brother.
No, man, you have one or two coaches I can find.
Out. Nobody now thinks say relax your brain, find a pass. No, out. When you see your partner right in front of you, out. No, brother, we don't play that game.
Because I win, them want to win, and a development them a deal.
When you lose all and you lose all. When them a lose, them a win, them a always try to kick way back.
But watch out, I'm show you something.
I don't know, but to me, it's me think Blake have got change up in goalkeeping style. I have to learn how to play a ball, bro.
Yeah, modern football, modern goalkeepers.
But it's too late now for him, brother. I can't play with him.
No, but you're not military. To be fair with Blake, you know, when we go school and Blake a keeper Clarendon College. Blake, you know, say Blake plays striker for Clarendon College.
Blake
plays striker. Blake a baller, you know, brother. As in baller, you know, football player. So that is why I say when I see Blake do something in a
top of it. Top of
I really a bad baller for two and a joke.
Yeah, me never know that.
A bad striker, man. He play more well strike, man. When play the cup, man. Can't strike. You see, but no know why now, brother. But Blake, I want a problem for you as a general. You see, I want a problem, brother. Man, them have divide in the camp. The man, them sort out the divide, brother. The man, them forget a man, as I said earlier, nothing to do with the local man, them.
Yeah.
Man, we will just make
merit
decisions, brother.
Merit.
Yes. No man can come back after injury when I play for them club and come get game over some man we are playing. You see me, the little Javian Brown for a start, brother. The youth, young.
Nah, get a chance.
Fresh. First of all, the man even pick him and the man pick Alvas with injury. You can't suffer an hamstring injury 2 weeks ago and now you're fit again, brother.
No, that can't work. It can't work.
Oh, you got to bring him over a young youth. We come on in the game and create a chance in the game, brother. We led to a goal. And the man whip the ball, you know. Whip the ball, get Gray pass it to Fisher, you know, brother.
All right, Lincoln. Me and somebody not talk and me tell them the reason me say we tell him so we need an overseas coach. But they said we need an overseas coach. And a man look at me and say, we need somebody, we don't need no overseas coach because we need somebody who understands the culture and this and know the political aspect of it. And I said that is the problem. If you continuously, may I hear on feedback? If you continuously use people who know the system and the culture, we're gonna have the same repetition because they're gonna come with the same ideas, they're gonna try to do the same thing. If we bring somebody in, I mean I say people, you know, I probably enter a new coach now. The first thing that come to people now, white man who want to come in that job now. That's the first thing that come to people now. People, we don't business about color.
White,
what
brown,
about a professional coach? You can bring in Dan Burton, you can bring in even McCann Alleman, who are coach overseas, who are farmer reggae boy, who are coach on a consistent basis and they understand competitive level of football whilst coaching. Not somebody who, all right, so because them say the international program is quite different. So you're not going to have a specific time period to coach a squad. But at the end of the day, if you don't know how to manage a game, in-game management on a regular basis, 1 and 2 times when you do it, you're going to have problems. You will have problems. Because 1 and 2 times is not enough time for you to learn the game fully.
Listen, military.
That's what me listen.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Military. Yeah. The fact say, me just say it in the chat now. You see the money where them half a tapper. And see when somebody a give one job, because this is not a job where you get per merit. And so when a man a give something, it's like you not even have no negotiating power. Number one thing, no international team in a CONCACAF, none of the top team them. Every top team, Mexico, US. When him there? Mexico, US, and Canada. All them coaches are US that all them are earning. That a man might make it so it might sound simple enough. But I can tell you this. if you attract a top coach, you have to pay a good salary.
Yeah.
And
True.
our may look for the salary, the result matches salary. When me see, yeah, the result matches. All right, look into it. Which a man might have come about, you know, to talk about certain salary and thing. But the whole we know when Leon Bailey them are earn, we know where Sterling them are earn. We might not know the bonus and thing them, but we know the base salary. Well, majority of players them are earn. So there's nothing why we couldn't come and talk about it. Schaefer used to get 50,000 US a month. And you move from that and top I get offered 300,000. So from there, some say JFF take this thing for joke. Because if you're going to offer one
But
coach,
that's not joke, brother. I'm not joke. That type of work, brother. If you
no,
work
I
that-
know, but I'm saying that,
Hey, Lincoln.
position.
Hey, Lincoln. Well, me I'm mute here now.
Yo,
I'm saying that
Very good talk, you know.
they're moving
Yeah,
from
we're
50,000 US.
Go on, Anthony.
They're moving from 50,000 US to 300,000. And if the ministry never intervene, him probably get $1 million now because the ministry intervene and
No, you get a 750, my get 750.
No, me just say that's it. Them me want to tell us them double up the 375. Understand? Because at 375 him did get half of it now.
Yeah, man.
But me
And
just
I
try
give
to show you
750 now.
that simply means we don't take this thing seriously. Number one, in terms of the coach we are gonna get and the type of coach and the worth of the coach and the worth of the position, right? So that is why you can't really fire the coach because what? You know, there's no value in the position. So to fire this coach now, what we are gonna get one CMDB man, we probably end up giving 500,000. You understand? So there's no value in the position itself, military. And if there's no value in the position, you cannot get quality in the position. That's a number one reason. Number two, now, the sentimental picking of the squad, sentimental. This thing where you have favoritism because a man did stick up for you and you're a player them and you're really lose with these players. Nowhere in international football or competitive football, people are playing 2 CDM right now. Nobody is playing 2 holding midfielder. Because guess what? People want to play expansive, attractive football.
Pressure the team, pressure the opponent.
Pressure the opponent. Nobody is playing no 2 CDM, brother. Even Liverpool don't really have a holding midfielder, but they're not playing no CDM. They must play a central midfielder that can distribute and pass the ball. Ravel, Speedy, and Grant.
That's the balance. That's the balance.
Have to start together. Grant are going to be the hustler. Speedy at the box to box. Ravel at the cam.
Yeah,
Simple mathematics is not rocket science. So when time Tapa come tell man,
hold on,
social
rocket
media,
science, man.
Because
Because
Tapa go say, football no play on social media. Me can't tell you this. Him not ready and him all time dead and him can't tell me nothing. You're big baller, but you're not coach, brother. You're not ready for this.
all right, Dennis, Wagwan.
yeah, man. Where I go military?
Yeah. You know you're confident in Papa now.
Yeah, man. Big up on the table and linking and them man too. No, man. You me say, military. I always talk, you know. And sometimes people stick up for certain player. Me people come from program and say, O'Neal Fisher, to play. And rare. You see, if I say O'Neal Fisher scored a goal against Honduras,
Yeah.
me realize that trouble. That's what me I say.
Everybody
And-
have in play.
And even if you look for it, I look for even Nicholson. I don't know why reason, but I think Tapa keeps certain players in that team for them score. Yes, you have Nicholson score. You have to justify, say, well, Nicholson scores, so Antonio can't come in that team. But there's no reason why Nicholson play 4 match, 3 match before this. You could have thought it can come on in a Panama match. The man played 3 match and 20 minutes and score no goal. Not even take a shot towards goal. And just still have him on a start. So, in the first place, me want to talk about Fleming to come on. Fleming is supposed in the team because you can't have a player like Jamal Lowe and drop him out the side and Fleming in the team. Me certainly know say if Fleming did play in the championship, everybody that wants him play. You understand? You have a player them can choose from, but you have to bias. Look man Javan Brown. How will he play? Team club. But you still have you get him pick him, man. And when a couple players get put aside, then you bring him in. Because maybe people are look out against him.
People are look out, man.
Military that's a foolishness and people have to call that spade a spade. What if I local man they get picked because of a coach? You understand? And that's why they must stick up him so when they use it, tell them out fire him. Because they know if we get a overseas coach, we not care what kind of coach. People can people love foreign coach and whatsoever. Military, every team right now have a foreign coach.
That's true.
Understand?
That's true.
So if
Panama coach, I see
we
them Spain come from, you know.
Loyal to nobody and just pick the right team. Not for them money only in that team. Not for them money only in that team.
But brother,
but the type of player them where we can choose from.
Tennis, we can answer that question.
Tell me a listener, an interview.
Tennis,
can answer that question. And you hear man talk about the big pool of players with Jamaica have to choose from. And we have players around like say we have some local man like call them my best thing in the world. And we can't call nobody else. And we have justified their selection in our team. You understand? When Fisher scores, we know if Fisher will start. Then now I'm going to lift him out of the team.
No, but he never play good. The only thing him doing at the game was score.
Brother, that me I tell you, man. Honduras outplay we in the game, and brother. The only thing we do, the only thing we did was win. You ever hear them talk? The military way said the only thing we did in the game was score 2 goals and win the game, which me happy for. But we never outplayed Honduras. So when the people are going to tell people about continuity and if we come start back certain side, Ravel if you start and I mean, Mr. Ravel come on the field, brother. Let me show you something.
Major difference.
Ravel come on the field, goes a boom, 1 touch, 2 pass, slow down the game, through pass, split in the defense. I look upon it and say, if we had 10 of that last night, you feel like say if Ravel gets the first 45, we are split up El Salvador.
Yeah, good, because in the world warm up in a game.
Brother, the man with that warm, brother. The man with that warm. I see the man come collect. I'm not sure why I'm telling you, I know so Ravel should have start. Aka. I see Aka come collect one ball down deep and Aka distribute ball. I'm going to say, oh, if Ravel was there or Ravel come for the ball. Ravel come and distribute the ball, brother. Talent, quality is, brother, quality. You cannot, so let me tell you, this is what thing me tell people. You cannot something upon quality. There's no way in house. Remember, say, you know, if you have Ravel, Speedy, and Grant, you know, you don't need Ravel to do a bag of tackle. I'm going to say Ravel no tackle. Ravel, I see a slight tackle last night. So, at the end of the day, a bag of people that come talk some things with them not know, brother. They need to go watch them, man.
The people are biased, brother, because...
I mean, the people are biased.
When I look into, brother, watch what I look into, no? Jamaica have the best facilities, them have the best coaches, brother. We don't have the best leagues, them locally, we have the best coaches. So how come we have problem with foreign coaches, brother? we don't have the facility to coach the man, to teach the coaches for the par with the other professional coaches of foreign.
The man them to invest in themselves, madam.
So how come if you say yo are the local players them? So if a subpar coaches they are Jamaica. So how if you have professional players, brother? No more subpar players because
agree.
Subpar coaches, brother.
Look into this military.
We have to go overseas to get coaches who understand how to system and style.
If me did say me are going to coach in military, I can tell you this. Me know the type of person me be. Me after there in Europe. Me would after that Europe, brother. And I get my experience and I gather my thing together.
Before you try anything,
brother. Nobody come tell man boy you want your court side because you score 2 goals at World Cup. I know so this thing work, brother.
Jeremy said, didn't y'all see that Grant was displeased with the double pivot?
The man displeased. The man displeased, brother.
From 30 minutes we tweet out. What are working though?
The military, remember we are talking, I mean I tell you say yo, in time Aka start, every man game is twice harder. When Aka start, every man have to play twice as hard. Because Aka is not mobile, Aka was static man, brother. Aka
boss career, boss older.
No, let me tell you, when Aka was younger, right? Aka was one of our best midfield players. And we can't take that away from him. And we're happy to say yo, him willing to come out there, to come drop down on the field. Nobody now said no about that. But me just look upon it and I say, if you as it's just like a player, develop a game and try to go in the best leagues to get better. You as a coach supposed to do them things there too. You can't tell me say Jamaica sprint nation. You got MVP and them things that because what? MVP them are the best. But if MVP wasn't the best, you have to go out there go see it the best, brother. This is like going to Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. If you want certain things, you have to go in at the best facilities. If you are coach side and are willing to invest in yourself, me no want in the thing. Me want a coach will invest in himself and go get him things up to par.
Brothers, some of the man them will come on the social media platform and talk rubbish. Man, if you run them, my brother, and stop agree with them, brother.
I mean,
come on interview.
Like some friend thing, brother. I'm tell you.
We don't need foreign players, brother. We don't need this. We don't need that. But the man them not committed, brother. We not committed, brother. We not stick up a team over here for money, brother.
For money.
All
the team at passage.
Let me show you. Military. Watch the Premier League thing, the whole PLCA thing, and the PFJ. That alone I show you. Say, you see some man, you see them not like change, brother. See some business people coming at the thing now and I try shore up the thing and I try improve the thing. Them about, you see rumors are come out say yo XYZ and one bag of thing and for disrupt the thing for get back in. Because them man not care about Jamaican football and development, you know. Because enough of them now develop this. Alright, look into it military. Them have 50 local coach. How much of these local coaches are going overseas to try and further themselves? Them
very few. That's a rate. What do you want in him, man?
Miguel.
Miguel. That's a rate, Miguel.
Yeah.
Miguel,
because Miguel says in order to be a better coach, better at your craft, you need to go out there, brother. Or if you stay at Jamaica and be better at your craft. That's why the bank are working.
That's why them not improve, brother, because
then brother, all the players them to improve. All the players them to improve. Just look into it. When a man is below a certain level in Ramadan, there's no farm or way, you know, you have to get certain players to react. Because imagine say yo, as me say, when Antonio come to play for Jamaica, in terms of coaching, is a step down. It's a step down. So to me, it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like when the man come to play for Jamaica, as much as Jamaica, they in the rankings, you can look and know, say, oh, the coaching staff, they're on par at least in a CONCACAF. In the CONCACAF group over there, the coaching staff supposed to be on par with every other coaching staff in the USA staff, the Mexico staff. The coaching supposed to up this with them Monday. You understand?
So no, but brother, that is which other team and I CONCACAF with a higher cap, not even Cayman, brother.
Exactly.
Wicked one.
No, but me I tell you, say that facts. You feel like say me ask you a question, military. You feel like say him probably say now
player in the CONCACAF. That don't make sense, brother.
Alright. Me ask you a question, Jenks. On paper, how would you rate Jamaica team versus the rest of the teams them in a CONCACAF? On paper.
Jamaica one of the best teams, brother. Jamaica in the top 3 best players, individual players.
On paper,
top 3.
Yeah, top 3. Because I think Canada only have like Kyle Lauren.
Canada have a few players, man.
Canada have the best coach in the region, brother. Canada have the best coach, brother.
I think Canada would be 4th, Jamaica 3rd.
Brother,
something there.
Canada have the best coach.
USA 2nd and Mexico 1st in terms of individual players.
You see, if I did Canada coach Jamaica, we would not struggle, so brother.
Struggle, brother. Canada have the best coach in the zone, brother.
Have the best coach, brother.
All right.
So
Ziggy,
yeah. So why you think we wouldn't struggle if we have a Canada coach? Why do you think so?
Why you think we wouldn't struggle if we have a Canada coach?
Yeah.
We would not struggle, so brother.
Because, all right, first and foremost, all of who, I listen to all of who, because I get cut off a while ago and we have to join back here. You see, the politics with Jamaica football are one of the biggest issue. Yeah, man. One of the biggest issue because it's like so many persons were affiliated with the what you say now, the top 4 clubs in Jamaica now, excluding Mount Pleasant outside. So the traditional top 3 are 4. Right? So you look on the Arnets, the Portmore, the Harbour, right? Them people kind of have too much links with JFF or in a JFF. You understand? That's our next thing. Where all right, more on the ball you have to come in because and you now get a ball into the national program based off of merit. You understand? With a foreign coach, you cannot dictate to a foreign coach because he has no clue about the local base players.
Yeah.
So him basically I got deal with the thing off of merit. You remember when Whitehead have his side?
That a Schaefer. You remember when we have the fabulous run there in the World Cup?
Yeah.
I remember sitting at home, watching the World Cup, and I remember Alexi Lalas and Lalas, but him brother did it on NBCSN, right?
Yeah.
And he used to play against Jamaica. I think a defense he used to play, because I watched him in the qualifying round 98 World Cup as a young youth. And I remember even to the Mexican brother with them have as part of them panelists on there. The man them bash Jamaica left, right, and center, right through the group stage. When little did they know that the machine did just a warm up. You understand? I remember when we get America to play, and the man them say, "Oh, I walk in the park, man." Even though this Jamaican team is different from the previous one when we used to play against and very. But him point out one thing when him say was a problem. Him feels that the American team would have a problem with this, the current crop of Jamaican players at the time. Him say, but then when him did a play against it, when him used to play against Jamaica, home and away, the squad is normally good or great individually. But putting them together was always the problem that the Jamaica team had back then in the 1998, that are Rennie Simo's era. And so forth. So from 94 come right up. You understand? So the squad was always good, but getting them to play as a team or as a unit, that was the biggest problem Jamaica had. And him say under Winford Schaefer, him see where the squad was slowly clicking as a unit. Now me remember, me remember watching the interview with Winford Schaefer when the man asked Winford Schaefer how him see himself against United States. You know what the man turned to the man and said to him, I want to play in the big stadium, not in the little one. So that alone tell you the mentality.
Yeah.
And we went out and totally destroy America that night. I'm not lie. The only time I see we play Jamaica play America when me did confident like that. You understand? Now, this current crop of players that we have individually, hands down. Me I got talk bias, but hands down are the best side in the CONCACAF. On paper. Because when you're away from Pulisic and Jimenez and Timothy Weah and Alfonso Davis, pound for pound, strikers where we have midfielder down to even breaking at the goal can walk in a Mexico and America side. And this is all me judge. This is all me judge with opposition in a CONCACAF. How much our players can literally walk in a them national team based off of merit and form and not just because you have a link with JFF or a link with Tapa. So this is the difference when we feel say having a overseas coach, you understand, would bring in a way different, because you cannot dictate to an overseas coach, because the first thing the man say, yo, you pay me my money that we sign off with the contract to. My purpose of this thing is to make sure the result is there and I get up in the rankings.
Yeah.
You understand?
All right. Well, the super chatter, I like the super chatter. I got ask each and every question. So a super chat say, where do we go from here? We know what we getting from Tapa. Should we cut our losses, get rid of him, or roll the dice with a new coach at this point in time? So I'm going to ask you first, CC. So the rest of them mute them mic. Me ask CC first. CC, at this point in time, should we cut our costs and roll the dice on a new coach? Get on mute, CC.
I say at this point in time, I think we should cut our losses and roll the dice for a new coach. I'm going to tell you why. If you compare Tapa to Schaefer, Schaefer, I one of the best coach we ever have. Enough man now go and admit it. When we go to Copa America, who was the coach? Who was the coach, military?
Schaefer the coach.
Schaefer the coach.
Yeah.
Who did now group? Argentina, Uruguay.
Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, I think.
How did we lose to Argentina and Uruguay?
1-0.
1-0, so close defeat, man.
By a goal
and could have beat them too.
Who brought us to the Gold Cup final?
Schaefer,
man.
So you see when me hear some man talk about Whitmore did this and Whitmore and them not do nothing yet, but Whitmore, that's what I'm telling you. Say,
British Virgin Islands and Cayman Islands we beat up. Getting an overseas. To me, we should roll the dice and cut our losses now, because to me, we have seen what Tapa after offer. The first 7 games, 21 points, 6 from the 21 points. And out of the 21 points, out of the 6 points, we dropped something there. We dropped 2 points. We dropped the draw. We dropped a point at Mexico. We dropped 3 points at Costa Rica. That's 4 points, you know. That's 4 points and the 6 that we'll have there. So, and we dropped 2 points last night. So we should have been 12 points ahead. 12 points we should have been on. 12 points at third place, that, you know. And this is down to the individual brilliance. So to me, if we could, the individual brilliance of the players could have gotten us 12 points. So to me, rolling the dice and getting a new coach, I think we can see where we could have get at least out of the next 21 points, there's a possible 16 points there for us to get out of the next 21. Because if the individual brilliance of the team could have gotten us 12 military, based on our calculation and based on how we watch the game and analyze, what does it say about a better coach? That just shows me that we need a new coach. Roll the dice with a new coach and cut our losses with Tapa. What you see with Tapa is what you get. We have to just admit it right now. What you see is what you get. So after Tuesday, I not even want to coach what you said Tuesday, brother. To be honest. I feel like we should have called a man last night and the man forward island this morning. I will roll the dice, because guess what happened? Tuesday come, with Tapa, we're not sure if I win. If we carry a new man, we're still not sure if I win. But rather the new man same unsurety.
I'm not sure if I win. At the same odds. But we take the odds with a new person, because next year we have until January to recalibrate.
All right. So let me ask you, move to you now, Lincoln fans. What do you think?
Brother, we not for cut the losses. We chop the losses, brother. One chop. You see me? Brother, the man in the team over 7 years, I want to see no progression or no style of play or nothing, brother. As far as me, me think he man a regress, brother. He man get worse and worse every day, dog. You know what I mean? So, me not see where we can move forward with Tapa. Me look on all the options. Me not see where we can go forward with this coach, brother. And I like the team I play good and I lose. We are play horrible, brother, and I lose, brother.
And I lose.
We are play terrible football, brother. And
brother, you expect to see this, man?
JFF have the audacity of putting out a clip with be a long ball, brother. Look like even the man we have the PR for JFF, brother. All him.
Hold on. Lincoln, what if that is the best clip they have?
But brother, no put it out, brother. Put out some other things, brother. Put out when the man have a ramp or something, brother. No put out with be a long balls, brother. Come on, man. Insult the fans, them, my youth. I know the fans, them not happy with the style with Tapa. Brother, the only way I see forward, brother, if we get rid of Tapa, get in a foreign coach when I have no skin in the game. You know what I mean? And I'm going to pick the team based off merit. You see me, performance, club, or if country, whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't see we go no further with Tapa, brother. You see me, the longer we wait, the worse it get, brother. We get worse than worse than worse, brother. You see me? From the Gold Cup, all right, look at this. From the Gold Cup, brother. See, remember the man of the team from the Gold Cup, brother. You see me? The same team play a Gold Cup. And no improvement from the Gold Cup coming into the World Cup, brother. So why would we stick with him? How can it get any worse than it is now? So in my opinion, I think that we should chop the chain and let him go on. Him and him friend him. And then the whole syndicate in the back room for go.
All right, blessings. All right, that's not well said, Lincoln. Next, Ziggy, where you now? Your time.
More shot something quick before me, because I have to run.
Yeah,
all right. After the Saudi Arabia game where we play the both legs, It was clear to all Jamaican fans who watch Jamaica and follow Jamaica football that the only thing decided Shatta was a demon. A good demon. You understand? Now we get that in Grant. See? Now we get that. The side look all over the place, all over the globe. So gone are the days when with coaches, past coaches would have run go England or run go America when a big match come up and you know say an international weekend. Fly go watch him play as them and try to see what them look like or whatever. So all me have to say, Lego Tapper and cut the losses. Go to the drawing board and see if we can come up with someone who have some form of tactical awareness, some form of vision where you need the football to go to. You understand? Because under Tapper, it never work. The ball of them look backward. There's no way we have 25 capable footballers, right? Where in a them team, them look good when you watch them. Because me personally take time out to watch majority of the ball and everybody me can see. But me take the time out to watch the Bobby D. Cardova, Reeds, the Shamar Nicholson. You understand? Even to Blake, when Philadelphia Union are playing, me take the time out to watch them game. You understand? Because I want to see my ball of them. Right?
Yeah,
why is it that when you walk in the national team, you don't look nothing like what you look for your club? Yeah,
so basically, it's not a quality thing.
No, a talent thing. It's not a talent. You need something. You need something for some boy. Well, all right, this man in playing in best position. All right, we need 2 baller in that position. We need 2 wingers right and left. So a 4 baller that we need. The best 2. You understand? If me go play with a D mid, I want 2. You understand me? I try to say me go play with 2 a box to box. We need 2 in the best position, and we build a chemistry. Tap and have a clue to do them thing, brother. That's why I'm saying affiliate. He has to go. He has to go. Tapa is ruining it.
Ruining it.
Yes,
all
right.
Big up Kappa.
Yeah,
Bro,
General.
Why your thoughts on it now?
Before me give my opinion as to whether or not Tapa should stay, me just want to comment a bit on the game last night. So military, I was at work, so I didn't get to watch a full game. While the thing was on, I was in and out. Yeah. But I distinctly remember when Ravel Morrison came on the field, he make two good passes. Something that me never see in the first half. You get what I say? And as the previous person said, when you look for the man and play for them club, you see something different. And when them come to Jamaica now, you see something we are. So it tells me that I'm not good the ball, I'm not good enough. It has to do with tactics. And tactics are going to boil along to the coaching. You understand? So the problem to me, it has to do with coaching, my general. It has to do with coaching. I tell you last night, I see the man them score, I say, all right, we score, but we don't deserve to score because based on the balance of play, El Salvador deserve a draw. And then I see the man them equalize. I say, Lord God, I feel like more mash up the phone, brethren. At one point in time, I say, boy, we always Mr. Fisher get the ball and Mr. Fisher dribble out the ball. Under no pressure, no pressure. And Fisher step on the ball. And the man have to run, come back on. You say, Lord God, what is if your next man get the ball in a defensive third under no pressure whatsoever to make a pass, he have whole heap of actions. And the man kick the ball directly upon our opponent. A man go down the channel, a man go down your wing, the flank, and he pass the ball up the channel. The ball out of play. More than once, he kick the ball out of play. Blake get the ball, Blake will kick out the ball now. A defender pass out the ball, give Blake under no pressure. Blake kick the ball high up in the sky. So Mr. Bridging, when the ball goes so high up in the air, he not get he's not a coach, but when he goes so high up in the air, he give the defenders ample time to go underneath the ball and defend the ball. No, so.
Yeah, agree.
You can't just get the ball and kick with the ball, so. No, Bridging, me did that say if you tap about, boy, no, brother, you can't give somebody else a try, brother.
So you want a man when I say, boy, give him a chance.
No, what me did that say? It's after the Panama, the first 3 games, Me just say, boy, give him a chance. But boy, no, brethren.
Well, I want to know something first. Yeah, what that man which just cuss me say me negative, though.
No, brethren. No. Me not got what, no. You see me, if anything me say, me can back it up, you know. Okay. I was always of the opinion that after 3 games, even though they never do so well, give him a chance. You understand? And in light of the fact that him get 4 points from the last round and beat Honduras and him draw against Canada, me I say, all right, it look like now Tapago do something where we never see him do, and then me see him call back Ravel Morris and him call Antonio for that game. I say, all right, then look like him going to do something now. But brethren,
same old.
Brethren, if you know, so me not plan to watch a game Tuesday because me don't know how that the midfielder are gonna compete with Tyler Adams and Weston McKinney and where them. Me don't know, brethren.
Mr. Grant and Aka
me don't know, Me don't know.
Grant and Aka go start same way.
Me don't know, brother.
All right. Wayne Wignall, big up.
Good morning to the panelists. Morning.
What's your thoughts on it? Cut losses with Tapa are definitely roll the dice and change around and see if we can kick back coming again. What's your thoughts on it?
All right. From day one, I not tend to really focus on Tapa still in the military. The game of the football work, if the coach, if the team are win, the coach assumes that the coach are do good. If the team are lose, we assume that the coach are do bad. So the team lose and are losing trajectory, you know. Well, they have what you call it. They had 2 previous clean sheet, 1 win and no a draw. So the team recently the team not doing really bad. We started out bad. So the argument should have been that we should have fired Tapa from the first 4 matches. You understand? Because we see where Tapa improving. But so I'm saying if Tapa get fired, justify. You understand? Because he is a coach and he have to take responsibility. But I'm not focusing on Tapa. You guys been making some statement before that Jamaica is a talented team. And I am the only one in Jamaica keep saying Jamaica is not talented than most of the teams in CONCACAF. If you should check America have 11 European with Champions League baller. Understand? Only 2 Champions League ballers we have who have ever played Champions League. That's Bailey and Roof. You understand? So I grade players based off of where they have been to, meaning the bigger leagues that they gone to. I know that's how the footballing nation do it. So I don't see Jamaica as a talented team over no other team. Jamaica team biggest disadvantage is that and not blaming
El Salvador.
Making continue.
Not El Salvador, because El Salvador and Honduras, sir. I am talking about Canada, America, and Mexico. I'm not seeing us as bigger than these teams. What the other smaller teams like Panama, Honduras, and El Salvador have over us. They did not call 11 new players 3 months or 2 months before the World Cup start. And from I saw and all the panelists that I watch, you understand? I mean, come war in the military.
Yeah, before. Man, we know, man.
All right, all the channel that I watch was keep saying bringing this player, especially Cataract. They keep introducing new players. The players could be messy if they don't get time to gel and play together. We won't have the cohesiveness. We won't have the chemistry.
Hold on, no. Let me challenge you. No, in the starting 11 lineup that you see last night, I said this earlier on the show. Probably nobody there for here. Out of that starting 11, how many of those players have been playing for Jamaica for under 2 years? How many of those players out of the starting lineup? You want to bring up the starting line so you can see it?
Wait, no, you don't have to bring it up, man. Me a Jamaican man, you know, so me can go with Roof. I think Bobby Reed, I'm not sure because Bobby Reed beat me
long time Bobby Reed there, man.
Yeah, Bobby Reed there. So let me say Roof, West run about more. Let me say right and left, midfield Grant.
Now starting 11, me talking. Starting 11.
Yeah, man, 3 players.
Which 3?
I just say Roof, Grant, and Moore.
No, Moore never start. More start?
Oh, sorry, Moore never start. You're right.
Okay.
So that's
two players, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get this right now. if you go right across CONCACAF, all of the teams that is in our zone, they check out any one of them teams starting right now. They have players, up to 4 players in their starting 11 that is playing for the first or the third time for the team under 1 year. Now, all of the teams, the USA, the Canada, all them teams, they're under 1 year. They have players who are playing for them team under 1 year. Up to 4. We only had 2 players. Only 2 players who under 1 year in the starting lineup. Only 2. The other rest of players them have been here for 3 years or more. Some of them are in their second World Cup campaign. No.
You are going with that military. Put it in little more perspective, please. Remember, America play 40 games leading up to World Cup qualifying. Jamaica only play like about 9 or 8.
Okay.
So that's a huge difference. So America have been gelling. America beat Mexico twice in the Summer Cups.
All right.
World Cup.
How much Canada play?
The gel wouldn't make no difference because you say new players, brother. So
new players still are coming in the team same way.
He explains it. You have players who just play 2 or 3 games. So
exactly.
500 games, it still would make a difference, brother.
Exactly.
Stop it, brother. We are making too much.
All right, no, Lincoln. Listen to Lincoln. Wayne. America played 40 games leading up to the World Cup qualifiers. Separate and apart from the 2 players who start in the starting lineup, them players that play together nearly 20-30 games. The players them Blake Moore and Blake Lowe and Taxi, all them and they play much game together. 15-20 games together. The same amount of games that USA play, the 40 games USA play, out of them 40 games there, I continued switching up. The team of playing in the World Cup different from the team of playing in the Nation Cup.
Yeah, but
changes, even the
military
right now different.
Yeah, but everybody coming in our team, only thing we see get a new life. Maybe those 2 here I get 2 little life, you know. Grant in the mid.
But remember, no. These are the players that we are saying now. Remember, so we said don't bring in no players. I could work off of your analogy. I couldn't bring in no players and work with what we have because that's the cohesiveness there. That's the quality there. So basically, if we're gonna work with what we have, Aka go play now midfield.
Aka wasn't there. Aka come like a new player. Aka not there for a year and 2.
No, because the ball not play for you long. I know. So once Aka get back fitness, Aka must play because I wait more boy. Me could put it in a perspective now. So when I bring in no new player, Aka come in a squad. Aka whole heap of experience. Aka there on top on the team long enough to know what going on. I want to bring in a new player now. So we
not just stress on new player. Military don't focus on one thing. I just point out that
cohesiveness. I work with cohesiveness then. I work with cohesiveness and chemistry then.
All right, look on this military. Look on this. We see Obama brought in a bunch of players. We see where the attacking line is strong. The forward line, Roof, Antonio, great addition.
Imagine the money never come.
Wait now. We see where Grant. We see where Grant and Ravel, great addition. Not so bad. But when we see Obama looking at the middle military, any coach of this team about a problem. Nobody in the midfield tackle. Only 2 men in the midfield tackle, Watson and Grant. Nobody else can tackle. Tell me who else in the midfield can tackle. Tell me who else in the midfield can tackle.
Well, no. That is the problem now.
If you set up
is it a case in which we need a midfielders? We need a bungler midfielders who just tackle. What about the aspect of a team who are going to play some football? What about a team who just are going to play some football? So is it probably you think like that kind of? You are thinking like that kind of where bringing someone who will come tackle.
Watch this number.
That is the reason.
Him use an example, military say those teams have players playing in the Champions League, brother. But that is not true, brother. How many Canadian players play in the Champions League? How many Mexican players playing in the Champions League, brother?
Brother, we now focus on one thing. America compare with America.
You said Jamaica have the same quality, so that may I try.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, 11 people in Champions League and Europa versus Jamaica have 2-3, and you guys just categorically say Jamaica have the best team on paper.
We never
said one of. One of the
Yeah,
best.
but I'm trying to show why the comparison is between we and America.
Why did
the coach? Why? Because we coach nowhere near the level of the American coach,
brother. Move from coach and focus on ballers, brother.
No, we can't. No, brother.
All right. Hold on. There. Me ask you a question now. So if we could exchange coach, if we had Greg Berhalter and USA had Tapa Whitmore, would you believe that we would have a better made any difference with the same players? Do you think that would be any different?
Of course, coach are gonna bring difference. Of course.
Okay.
Then why?
No. What focus on ball no. What difference would the coach make with them same ball here? Oh, you say it's not as good as we think.
As I'm saying, the coach can be more attacking. I see where Tapa being more defensive. So I'm not here defending Tapa,
No, man, not here defending Tapa.
All I'm saying is that Jamaica team are ready. We need to use this advantage because we have no tackle in Michail. We have player system where we are trying to suck up pressure, pass the ball wide, put the ball up top. That's what we were trying last night, and Bobby Reid failed the game because Bobby Reid.
For a player like that.
Repeat.
Who responsibility for a player system where we are soak up pressure?
The coach. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes the player fail the coach, like how Bobby Reid failed the team last night. If Bobby Reid had controlled those balls when he give it easy and track back a little bit.
How much tackler Croatia play in the World Cup 2018?
Brother, it's not about every man a track back and every man a put foot. Jamaica have no man in the middle where put foot. That's what all I'm saying. You have to try put foot even if you're not a tackler.
Hold on. My question is, you want everybody in the midfield to put foot. When we have a ball, we play some football.
Is that about everybody put foot? Everybody have to defend together. Everybody have to attack together.
No, but remember, no. Tapa play two defensive midfielders in the middle last night in Anthony Grant and Javon Watson.
And how much goals scored while the two defensive midfielder was on?
No, we never concede no goal.
So how comes them man they get blamed for the team?
How much goal we score?
Well, the two of them is on.
We never scored a goal while they were on.
So that means we don't need that.
Okay, so we never go to win. We never go to score.
Win. We have a problem. We have a defensive problem. So you have to fix the defensive problem first.
No, let me tell you why we have a defensive problem. This is how we have a defensive problem. If you're going to play a system where you sit back for 90 minutes of the game, you're consistently under pressure. At some point in time, concentration will break and a goal. You will consider a goal. So
no, it's not a matter of sit back. The man they were trying to play in the midfield and Bobby Reid, they weren't sitting back like you all think. They were trying to play.
May I ask you a question? You like how you are watching the game, right? So you on the sideline as a coach, and you realize that Bobby Reid not doing what you want him to do. What is your responsibility as a coach?
Yeah, that's why you have to blame Tapa. It take too long for change Bobby Reid. It take too long for change it.
So if it take too long to change Bobby Reid, that one don't fall upon him. So that one don't fall upon Tapa.
The starting side do their job. They went to keep a clean sheet for the first half. So I can't grant them do them job. Oh, come on, Bobby Reid. Tapa did need to change Bobby Reid and Ravel them way earlier.
Okay, so that's a Tapa responsibility. Listen to this here now. Would you take out the two defensive midfielders them one time at the same time?
No, but them ask to come out and have to watch the team. Watch the team. Aka injury and Grant cannot play all 90. And if you notice that about Grant when it reached...
Grant can't play all 90? That's a lie.
Listen, it's not about Grant can't play all 90. If you watch the game and analyze the games that Grant have played, in closer to the all of the second half finish, Grant always coming off, and that is must a Grant.
You know why Grant always coming off? Because we never control the game, so Grant have to run up and down like headless chicken. So by the time 60 minutes in a game, in boss.
Grant have to run up and down like headless chicken because we don't have no other person. Listen, Jamaica team I got dead. Listen when me as the military. As the man get the ball reach Grant and Watson right there. So nobody's up there. Every team I put on pressure from the ball kick off. Jamaica alone I wait for the ball to reach and miss.
But who pick a team so that Grant and Aka can't get no support? Who pick the team there?
No, but we don't have nobody else who can who tackle. We have nobody else who tackle. Speedy try. Speedy try and
you want 3 tacklers in the middle of the pitch.
Business.
But brother,
You want 3 tacklers in the middle of the
we
pitch.
don't need to tackle against El Salvador.
Brother.
We need to put we need to put out a midfield who can somewhat possess the ball. Then we don't have to run up and down like we don't know what we are doing, brother. If we have Ravel in the middle, Speedy and Grant, that the midfield him should have used.
Balance. That is a balanced midfield.
We wouldn't have to take off Grant 70 minutes because he's tired, brother.
Because we have more possession of the ball. Grant got the less work.
Chase the game, brother.
We don't need to chase the game.
The team of the man start yesterday, brother. And that's why
Unbalanced.
Brother.
Unbalanced. It wasn't a balanced team.
Brother. So
I love that strategy. The strategy of keeping the ball always work. We can't deny that. However, Jamaica shown from the World Cup qualifying that we are not a team that keep the ball. We're a team
Jamaica. And the players, and the coach.
Here, man, I say the coach up on field.
If they don't play,
the players don't follow instruction.
Exactly.
Slow down. And the coach tell Antonio to go on and hold up the ball, move one man and go move 2 man and fling it in the goal.
No,
come on, brother, man. That's about coach.
Implemented a system of play.
If the coach have a right system, Antonio would need to do that neither.
Brother, barely get.
Have you ever seen Jamaica score on the back of knocking up the ball 4 or 5 times and go down the wing and whipping the ball and a man tap it in at the goal? Or go down the wing and score and a man editing?
Long time we don't see that. Very long time.
Because we don't play like that, Tapa don't play the way they.
No, it's not Tapa. We're not talking about Tapa above 3 stints. Tapa had 3 stints, and we see where Tapa play beautiful with Matt Nuff them and they never get a result. Come on, guys.
Tapa.
Matt Nuff and Matt clear with them. The man them who went Gold Cup 2017 never playing a good ball. When final 2017.
I know we never play good.
When Gold Cup 2017 never play good.
We never play good.
World Cup 2017 we reach a final.
I'm Gold Cup FSA, Gold Cup. We never play good. Go and shot back.
Gold Cup 2017. Gold Cup 2017 we reach a final. Jamaica never look good.
No, we never play good.
Come on, people, man. Come on, man.
We never play good.
Stop tell lie, man. Stop tell lie, man. I deal with the thing. Me understand.
Tapa ready.
We not get up on the praise, but I'm saying if Tapa can be replaced anytime, but I'm saying the players out there who went out there fail. Barely get about 10 balls on the wing. And barely only.
Sheffield team go final. No Sheffield team go. No Sheffield go final, man.
Yeah.
Brother.
Tapa go final.
Tapa go final.
But he go final 2017.
Yeah, Sheffield go 2015.
2015.
Sheffield go 2015 and Tapa go 2017. Barely get the ball 10 times. Only can pass and beat a man and look half himself about 2 games. Barely I'm a big baller, you know. When we rate, you know. We have to talk about them thing there.
Brother, I'm sure.
Them thing they come down and pressure the team.
As a winger, you see, because the team is set up with no tactics or no game plan. As a winger, when I get the ball, if you take on the wing back and the centre back, and you don't have the wing back, your wing back running past you and giving you an option to try pull one of those defenders out of position, brother.
Ball, you know watch a game, baller. Fisher the right side of Bailey asks the ball about 20 times. Or one time Bailey give Fisher the ball. One time Bailey give Fisher the ball.
Bailey brother go down the wing to pull a defender. How many times?
Him do that about 7 times and got the ball twice.
No, brother.
Oh, Fisher? No,
different game.
Fisher did that about 7 times and got the ball twice. We don't now watch a game. That's why we don't watch along. When me watch along. I watch a game. I watch along, we don't watch an attack. No on the panel military. The man them don't believe in Jamaica thing and they don't want Jamaica reach forward. Just want the good.
No, not that, General. Not that.
Oh, we are going to want the good if we not analyze the thing good and talk fair.
Me go analyze the good. Hold on. Me go analyze the good, right? Me I go ask you. Me I talk face to face. Me I talk right now. Hold on the LinkedIn and CC. New to the mic. Me I talk face to face. We go analyze the thing, you know. All right. So we play 21 points upon the board. 21 points, right? We only have 6 outside. Is that good enough?
That is not good enough, but I'm asking a question. When last Jamaica have 6 points in the final round of World Cup qualifying?
All right.
With any coach. With any coach.
Hold on. With any coach. That is the problem now. We are talking about what is happening right now because this is a new era. This is this World Cup qualifiers. We cannot address what happened last year, 3 years ago, 10 years ago with what going on right now and stop. We can't use the comparison. It's like we're saying that Javon Watson back then was the best thing, and now we expect him to be the best thing same way. And because of so, we put him in the squad. No, we can't use the analogy there. What about what we have at hand right
I've never seen Javon Watson back then as the thing. Neither Austin. Austin was red card, was a red card prone. You understand?
Ready to happen. All right. So basically, what I say now, the 6 out of 20, the 21 points is not good enough. No matter what we want to say, if we never see it before or whatever, it's not good enough. And total is just not good enough. Am I wrong or am I right?
You are 100% right.
All right, fine. No, if we look on top, if we look on the I talk about since January. The amount of games out played since January. I bring it up and show you. So it's not me just decide someone go in a tapper with more. I'm not going to go a tapper with more now. What I'm trying to show you guys is this. What we are seeing is nowhere good enough. Nowhere. And I'm going to screen share. Show me, I show you, say it's nowhere good enough.
And you remember last year military when Bailey say are up in the ear, so every international window, him come, him say be a new player. That's what I'm telling you, so we can't have new players.
Hold on, let me chat back. Hold on, Jenks. Hold on, let me chat back to the start of the year. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 games we played from January. We have 3 wins out of 13 games. 3 wins. No, 14 games. Sorry, the Japan game. Japan under 24 game. So that are 14 games. 14 games, and we have 3 wins, right? 40 games, 3 wins. So we have much draws. 1 draw. Let me see. 2, 3, 4 draw. 3 wins, 4 draw. How much time we lose now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses. 7 losses. That are from a year start. During that time period, there is so much goal you concede. That are 4. Japan game 4 as well. That are 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, 18, 20, 21. We concede 21 goals during the time period there. And we score 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 goals score. We concede 21 goals and score 8. We concede 21 goals and score 8. But yet still, Tapa play a defensive system. Tapa plays a defensive system and we concede 21 goals in 14 games. 21 goals. My question to you is that good enough?
You're warm. That can never be good enough, but you don't put the thing in perspective, military. You have to put the thing in perspective.
You know what is you know why perspective?
Let me talk the perspective.
Let me tell you why perspective. Well, let me tell you why perspective cannot apply. Because at the end of the day, we don't have 21 points on the board out of 21 at the end of the day. So there's no perspective there, so.
Military, have to put the thing in perspective, military.
What is the main aim of the World Cup campaign? What is the main aim?
To reach the World Cup.
So in perspective, our target is to reach World Cup. Right? In perspective, are we close to reaching the World Cup?
No, we are far off, but we still have a chance.
In perspective, are the performances good enough to take us to the World Cup?
Not so far, but we are hopeful.
We're hopeful. No, the reason why we bring it forward like this is we couldn't defend Tapa and all the things that might happen around him.
Military, I'm not talking about Tapa. I'm not talking nothing about Tapa. I'm talking about Jamaica football and a whole military. I don't business with Tapa. I already tell you if Tapa is there, yes or no. I don't business with Tapa. Talking about Jamaican football. And what I'm telling you happening with all those 21 games, Moore and Pinnock was there when about 10 of those goals score, and they are new. So they have to get chance for gelling. You understand? I already come and tell you that if we midfield don't have the ball. And when we play against United States, when we play against Mexico, they are going to dominate with possession, not care who we have on the pitch. And I'm saying we still have Mexico and US to play. You understand? In fact, we have US to play on Tuesday. And if you should put in Speedy, Ravel and Grant, you will see the problem, military, and we all will see, because that's what going to start. That's what going to start Tuesday, you know, because we saw it in Panama game. We saw the problem where all of the English-based player them go on. You understand? That's why I say we can't blame Tapa. It's not even Tapa alone. That's why I don't want to focus on Tapa. Because some of the ballers who get called, Tapa never know them baller them. Tapa never meet the baller them. Papa never call the baller them. You understand? JFF and Paul all call the ballers. So that's why we have to look on the program and a whole and stop looking on Tapa. It's not Tapa around the program.
Then Tapa needs to go, brother. We just need to tell say Tapa needs to go.
I walk out Watson and
JFF call Watson, man.
So now Watson and Grant are the best baller we have since the World Cup qualifying.
Look on
the stats. Bring up them stats. That's what I'm telling you. Just talking. Bring up them stats.
No, man.
Bring
up stats. The most consistent baller we have.
Watson had 6 touches in a game in
Honduras game.
In a 9-game win. Man already.
Wait, no. And how much goal score with Watson in the back? How much goal score with Watson in the back? I want to talk about, brother. The man play 3. The man play 4 matches. Slow down. Make a reason. The man play 4 matches. Last one. Draw 2 and win 1. What are you talking about? Lie. 5 matches. Lie. 5 matches. Wait the fam. Let me just tell you the man stats. 5 matches, lose 1, draw 3, win 1. Who else have that stats? Grant alone. Come on, ballers. When you come on with the program, man, I want to feel like. You think when I watch a game, we're not going to put narrative in our people's head?
Hold on.
What's in a brother?
What's his
Brother, stop putting narrative in people's head, brother. Watson and Grant is the best thing come in the side from World Cup qualifying. No, and the result show.
I don't believe that. The most consistent player we have throughout this World Cup qualifiers, Akemar Tax Lawrence. He's the most consistent player we have.
Brother, we're not about consistent, brother. Kemar Tax.
If you're going to use best player, you have to go for the more consistent player.
Both Kemar, Taxi Lawrence, Chamabal, and Speedy, they have 3 last or 4 last on them belt. You understand? Look on the stats. I say both Grant and Watson.
Okay.
Grant have no. I think Grant only have maybe 1 last on a Mexico and anything belt, and Aka only have 1, which is a US game. All those men have 3, 4 last underneath them belt.
All right, so now we have Aka starting at the USA game. Let me see.
Get the narrative right, brother.
I get the Canada game. Aka starting at the Canada game as well. But we draw the Honduras game now. I think Aka started the Honduras game as well. No, Aka starting a defense line. And then now the El Salvador game. So basically, I say when Aka start, we play a lot better, right?
The result is a better result. I'm watching because I don't business who coach a team, you know. I don't business who on the field, you know. I business with the result, and that is what you are.
So would you start Aka against Would you start Aka against USA?
No, not after Link come off of the field. I mean, we'll never get a game. We'll never put him on. Not after Link
may I ask that
come off of the field.
Say for instance, he didn't came off with that injury. Would you start him?
Would I start him? Depends. I think I will start him because at the end of the day, US have a highly midfield, and I don't trust Ravel, I don't trust Flemings, I don't trust Bobby Reed, I don't trust Leon Bailey to even run back and put a foot because they have not done that.
So what happens when we have the ball? What should we do when we have the ball? Do you trust?
When we have the ball?
Listen, do you trust Anthony Grant and Haka going forward when we have the ball to create something?
Yes, I trust them to pass the ball to Bailey. I trust them to pass the ball to Bobby Reed. I trust them to pass the ball to Corey Burke. And they have done that. And those people fail us miserably. They done it last night several times. Bailey and Bobby Reed get the ball and then fail with. The ball was supposed to play on the wing last night.
Me I do something. Me I make a slick starting lineup. I love to know your starting lineup.
Listen, me have to go back and analyze the game a little bit more because me not just come and just talk off at the top of my head. Me have to analyze the game a little bit more. All I'm saying, all your star midfielders that you're talking about, they are the ones bringing down the team. Every man will not hype up. In the midfield,
I them bring down the team
when they're not playing.
Those when them play, they don't tackle.
How many games they played? The guys that you're talking about.
Bobby Reed play a lot. Flemings play a lot. You understand?
Those Bobby Reed, brother. I never mentioned Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed is a winner. He's not a midfielder, brother.
Midfielder, central midfielder, Speedy and Ravel.
Brother, you still take the thing from it. You know, in order for us to reach a World Cup, the forward line of your press from the ball kick off. Only Roof and Burke try to do that well. You understand? The ball, we have to press the man them and I go pound to pound with the man them.
Carla. Even when them press and we win the ball in our midfield, there is nobody to make the trooper.
The final pass.
I put 2-3 passes together. So
and I'm saying that's the way
and win the ball.
Brother, and I'm saying that's the way. Wait, no,
and I'm saying control the game by keeping possession of the ball, you know. But
if you watch a game, you will not see that. If you watch a game, you will see the ball go to who the ball supposed to go to in training. The ball go to Bobby Reed, the ball go to Bailey, or the ball go to Flemings, or the ball go to Turgot, or the ball go to Lowe. These are the men who are gonna make the width and provide the final passing.
No,
and they are getting the chance.
General. But what the other bridging did I say, you see? Because for instance, you give Bailey the ball, and when you give Bailey the ball, he have 2 defenders in front of him, but you don't have anybody on either side for him to, as him say, pull one of the players out of position. He must turn back the ball, or he must go try take on the 2 man and lose the ball.
Exactly.
You saw that last night?
I saw that. Even when they lose the ball, at 12, I must about 15 times Bailey lose the ball.
Yes, and Bailey passed. Sometimes passes were there. Sometimes only Fisher overlap and he no pass it. Sometimes something the inside.
Only Fisher overlap and
you understand?
Sometimes when the players don't overlap, you know, it's just to bring a defender half of the man with the ball, no. Just to take the defender half of the man with the ball, no. And unnecessarily if he can get the ball, no. Just to pull the defender. All right, so now, let me tell you, you see, truthfully, understand where you come from, you know. You basically. I like out topper with a setup team system. You run it down the way the out topper because all the way you say have a lot to do with out topper setup in system. Now, basically you okay with what going, but just that some little small things make you players them make we not get the result. My problem is this now. We are not set up for me, it is my perspective, what I believe. I believe that we are not set up to get the best out of these players. That is the reason why I personally believe that we could have seen a lot more from Anthony Grant rather than Mafia come off by 60 minutes. Mafia come off. We could have seen a lot more from Leon Bailey when he have somebody to support him and link up play. Not only the fullback will overlap, we need somebody to come fetch and the top of the D rather than the two CDMs and just sit back behind the play. When Fisher overlap, you know, and the defender go with Fisher, you know, and his space open up for Leon, you know. Leon have either one option he have to get the ball to the back post or go at goal. If we set up the more attacking minded way, we'd have at least one attacking midfielder come close to Fisher, Leon Bailey, who probably come to support him, but Leon Bailey could have passed the ball game. Either so, we'd have more options. An attacking midfielder provides more options in the attacking third. That is the purpose of attacking midfielder. He also links up the play. Based off what you're saying, we'll play 2 central defensive midfield, even 3, based off what you're saying. People are going to tackle. But my problem is this. You see, going forward, trying to get the goal is a big problem. We need to get goals. We can't score more than 2 goals. I can't remember when last we scored more than 2 goals. That is the problem we have.
And that's what I'm
saying. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you hear me? All right, and that's what I'm saying. Tapa biggest fault is making the changes. I predict so we'll get 2 goals off of the bench, you know. I said Rufa come score, and me also did say Burke come score, but obviously Burke not fit. You understand? Obviously Burke not fit, and they should have picked up that in training. Obviously Burke not fit, so things like that. Things like that, I kill Tapa. Tapa is a changes, I kill Tapa. If Tapa can't execute them changes, if Tapa can't execute the changes, we'd have gonna lead. Look on last night. Look on the bag about the bag of changes we make, and we couldn't keep the lead. Where Antonio come on and brilliantly did his job, because that was the plan, you know. They came on big news, and that's what Tapa said was the plan, you know. That Antonio will only come on in the last 15 minutes. Whole El Salvador did know that. And I prepare for Antonio. And the way the man good, they couldn't stop him. You understand? So I'm saying that is Tapa's biggest problem. Know when to make the change. If Jamaica know when to make the change from Mexico match, we wouldn't have this problem. We understand the Panama thing. The Panama thing.
That's a question, right?
Go ahead.
Out of Anthony Grant or Javon Watson, which one you just say is a better baller?
The better baller?
Yeah.
May I give Anthony Grant it?
For the position in play. No. Yeah. Would you rather play 2 defensive midfielder and 1 attacking midfielder, or 1 defensive midfielder and 2 number 8, 2 attacking 2 central midfielders?
Where Jamaica play, me have to play the 2 central midfielder because Jamaica too lazy. All the man them apart from them 2 man in the back line, they are not doing nothing defensively on the field, and that's what me I try to tell you, and now look into it, brother.
I mean, of course, I see what you're saying now. But there's a reason why you would have said them not play nothing, because we are sit back in our hole and I try to defend the entire game. Football no play so.
So why you never said we sitting back when Antonio come on? Why Antonio could have get about 3 shot half goal? That's what I'm saying.
You notice I'm creating himself. I'm on it himself.
No, he not do it himself. People passing the ball.
Yeah, but big kick.
Lawrence make a big kick and he got to
be a ball over the top.
Yes, and I'm saying, a lot of other ballers they get the big kick.
All right, me I got a question. You say we need 2 people in the midfield go make tackle. Me I got a question. How many passes did Anthony Grant made to Javon Watson? And how many passes did Javon Watson made to Anthony Grant throughout that game?
They make Watson make several passes to Anthony Grant. Anthony Grant hardly made any to Watson.
Watson made several passes to Anthony Grant.
Some short passes. That 2 of them make passes because you know watch the middle of the CONCACAF field, our teams is very difficult. So sometimes Watson just go there and do a little to a poke when ball bounce up, boom, it gone to Grant. And sometimes the space tight, then vice versa. So they no work too bad tackling together. Even one point them did argue. That's how passionate.
Because they argue because Anthony Grant I do all of the work, and Anthony Grant and Watson never really made much pass with each other. So all right, so basically Javon Watson complete 20 pass. Anthony Grant complete 17 pass. 20 pass and 17, that's what 37 pass combined together. So with 2 midfielders them complete 37 passes together. Not with each other, you know. In total, complete 37 passes. Do you believe for us to dominate a game or even create anything, you think that 37 passes is enough from our midfield to take control of any part of the game?
No, I don't believe so, but as it's shown with Antonio, only 1 pass you need.
Only one pass I need. So you're all right with the big kick and then create something from that.
Brother, right. I'm telling you, no big kick. Wait, no big kick like that. We're not talking about. The ball was supposed to go on the wing. The ball was supposed to go on the wing, and the ball went on the wing. And the 2 wingers we have fail us. The ball went on the wing.
No. So listen to this, I know. El Salvador midfielder, who them holding midfielder, he made Christian Martinez made 40 passes by himself. 40 passes Christian Martinez makes by himself. Now, him other midfield options are one make 31 pass, the next one that are Brian, your name, Landevered, Hernandez made 36 pass, and Roldan made 49 pass. So in combination, these players, the four midfielders that El Salvador had, had a combination of 138 passes. Our midfielder had 37 completed passes. Me talking, 37 completed passes, whilst El Salvador midfield had 138 completed passes. Do you see something wrong with that?
All right, you compare 4-man versus 2-man just now. You realize that?
All right, no, because that's the midfield setup. That is
all right.
Midfield setup.
Yeah,
all right, hold on. Let me add on to midfield as well. Go add on to midfield. So Bob Reed had 14 passes. So that's a 50 now for Jamaica. Roof had 16. That's a 66. Bailey had 16. So that's our 70, 82. 82 in the combination, and that's a 82, right? And now we'll compare five midfielders now. 5 that are Grant, Watson, Bailey, Roof, Reed. That are 5. That is 5 of our midfield in comparison to 4. Our midfield make a total of 82 passes. Attempted, not completed, now attempted 82 passes. All right. The El Salvador 4 midfielders attempted 138 passes. Almost double what 5 of 4 players make. Yeah. And one of them players completed half of the amount of passes a 4 player make.
You want me to show you military?
Good enough for your midfield for you.
You want me to show you military?
Mm-hmm.
If Jamaica had hold on to that win, whole Jamaica would have been happy this morning. Would not
because we love the win. We love win.
So all I'm trying to
if we win.
All I'm showing you, military. Jamaica is not a positional ball. It's not a positional team. You understand?
Why we can't?
We said we have the players. We have some players who can possess, but these players, if they possess the ball and they lose the ball out of position, or lose the ball when our central midfielders are out of position, we're going to be in trouble. So it's best we stay so bomb and play the direct football and try look for the goal. Because keeping positions with ballers who, when they lose the ball, not going to tackle up, going to be way disastrous than them have the ball and coming to us.
So as I said, long pass is okay then.
You keep saying long pass. I'm saying wing pass is being made as well. The wing is not long.
The wing pass is not accurate. The diagonal pass is not accurate. I bush them and go. It's sure.
Me no know of them not being accurate, Mr. Bailey.
If you look on the amount of outplay ball, you will see it.
Mr. Bailey and Bobby Reed lose the ball. Mr. Fisher a dribble and a jump over the ball 3 times.
Then
these things have been on the team. You understand?
2 times he happen. Who pick Fisher?
The coach pick everybody on the team. Military.
All right, fine.
My
question again is this.
Yeah, the Jamaica. What you not realize is the coach also pick Antonio for come on as super sub to give him the opportunity to score.
Super sub. If Roof never, me can't tell you, me believe that if Roof never go down, Antonio wouldn't see game.
I said it's all over the media, military. You can go and check where Tapa said Antonio will come on 15 minutes before the game end. And he will start and it's starting USA match.
That him said before the game.
That is what him said way before the game.
Oh, me never know that. Me never know that.
Yeah, man, just go do something there, man. Just
So, but hold on, me ask you a question. So all right, so Anthony, come on. You're gonna say a super sub. You say a super sub. What if Anthony never did score the goal? Based off how hard and difficult the goal is. Would you call him a super sub?
Would I call him a yes, but not effective. Not effective.
He wouldn't be effective.
No.
Because me quite sure now, Anthony. Let me show you in stats. Let me show you in stats in command.
Me know him stats already, you know. I can't tell you from memory.
All right, Antonio made 6 passes, attempted 6 passes, and only completed 3. 6 times, 6 passes, he make only completed 3. Antonio had 13 touches. 13 touches. Now 15 minutes. 13 touches, now 15 minutes. No, what I'm saying is this, and them ball were reach Antonio and some long ball. But at the end of the day, me ask you a question. Would you start Ravel Morrison over a Javon Watson in the midfield?
It tough.
Why that tough? Why that tough?
Because Ravel Morrison won't give us nothing defensively, not even a foot.
So why you keep on the word about defense?
Not even a run.
If we score 2 goals, why are we about defense?
Because our defense is not good. And if our defense don't have cover, our defensive line is not good as you all think. If they don't have proper cover, then we're going to be in problem.
Mariapa not good.
Not to the level of CONCACAF.
Low no good.
Not to the level of US, Mexico, and Costa Rica and Panama and CONCACAF.
More no good.
Not to the level of US, Mexico, and Costa Rica, Panama in CONCACAF.
All right, so and taxi no good.
Taxi's all right.
Taxi's all right.
Yeah, because
so basically, I said, we just get their whole defense line then. All right, so a player like Ethan Pinnock, would you say Ethan Pinnock walk into this defense?
Should.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Me understand the answer. You should. But Ethan Pinnock could be, if he come in a team, would be the best defender we have, right?
On paper. Yeah.
All right, blessings. Me like the debate. It was a good debate. Me like them discussion there now. As
I said, military, a Jamaica team I put first. I don't business about the coach. I don't business about the players. You understand? Hence the reason.
But me know if we don't make it, you're going to you're on the course of go at it, you know.
No, man, them broke me out every minute. Military. Tell us the last, I think about 2006 or 2010. One of them World Cup qualifying, they may have ticket. And when I think when they beat USA and McCleary, them Matnoff and Noseworthy and some man did that come in. And when we see the stadium pack, me had my ticket and I had to jump fence military.
Last question. You think that we can make the World Cup?
Yes, we can. But Antonio have to start up front.
But how we gonna make you World Cup if the defense line not good? You just listen to all our defense not good, you know.
Hence the reason we have to use the best up top. We can no longer depend on Bowser. Because we say Bowser not ready yet. We can't use an unfit Burke. Burke can't use kind of work hard, but we already realize that Bowser work rate up top. Bowser now hold up the ball good, him now turn him now late off him now do where number 9 should do. You understand? We can continue playing. We cannot continue playing something in a midfield. Roof and Antonio have to go up there with the midfield we have, and that's the reason we didn't believe we stand a chance because we had Bailey, we had Roof, we had Bobby Reed, we had Bowser, so and we have Fisher. So I thought them 5 men they're going forward would have suffice for Aka and Grant when they go forward. That's the reason we never have a problem with the starting 11, you know. Then now me realize that Bowser, no way Bowser can do it up front by himself. We have to use Antonio 100%. Antonio, we can't make West Ham tell we say we can't play him right here because the pitch too tough or this and that. The man come to play a ball. We make the man play a ball. So Antonio and Roof have to start. You understand? We can't no longer depend on no man per se. Alvas Powell them we're a little bit shaky. Even Fisher them we're a little bit shaky. Javon Brown can't get a run. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. After I try use the man them we feel good. Tyreek McGee and we call Lamar Walker and we call the other one now. Vaseline. They must all mix Ravel, you know, ball touch, good passes and this and that. But the end of the day is if we not have man to cover all of them player here, we're not gonna use them effectively. Because when we lose the ball, we are gonna get exploited. Because as you see last night, you know, so that cross has scored on about 20 times since World Cup qualifying. The one cross there. The one cross has scored on low.
All night World Cup too.
The one cross has scored on low more, even Mariapa. And Mariapa 20 times. How can we have one cross a score pan with 20 times? And we don't do nothing about it.
Coaching, I believe coaching.
You understand? Me not say coaching.
Coach now run through the video them and show them and say, oh, this happen over and over again. We need to fix it.
Me I blame the man them, man. The man them just not.
I can't always. Me say what you're saying about some of the time. Coaching, coaching can do one of two things. Either coaching can prepare you for any condition, and secondly, coaching can also help you stop certain condition. But people, thank you for coming on, Carla. Lincoln fans, massive respect. People, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna cut you now. Definitely, it's a new day. I'm gonna have to touch out and see what I go on. But everybody who come on, massive respect. Enjoy the show this morning. Name plan for go so long, you know. But people that say Carla is along with more. It's a top of friend, me convinced. I'm eager, bro. But that's how it goes. Big up. Big up, people. Respect, everybody, massive respect to everybody in the comment section. See you guys again. Have a good day, people. Military Guna TV. I'm out.